We are live on YouTube. We're live on TikTok. We are doing the NFL draft thing tonight. Looking so forward to it. It's been forever since the Super Bowl and really looking forward to it. So we will see if, in fact, Cam Ward goes number one. We'll check out where Shedeur goes. There's much drama behind where Shedeur will go, could go. And also Ashton Genty, where will he go? Will he be a top 10 pick? Will he be a top 5 pick? Will someone trade up for Genty? Will someone trade up to get Tyler Warren, the big tight end? We shall see. Now, in all of the early polls or all of the current mock drafts, it looks like the top 4 picks are all, well, let's just say pretty much set in stone. The Titans at number 1 looking like they'll take Cam Ward. Browns Travis Hunter, Giants, Abdul Carter, and then the Patriots at number 4, Will Campbell. But from what I understand, a lot of those teams have been making calls and taking calls. So there could be a trade in the top 10, although no trades have taken place yet for any teams to move up. Hey, Nathaniel. So there will be that chance. I mean, we're almost at the start of it right now. No news about any trades or trade ups going at this point. But again, then I think the Jags are going to move up to get Travis Hunter probably too. Wow, that would be huge. Jags move up, Browns move down to 5. What, the Browns get a quarterback then? What would be the benefit for the Browns on that one, Ben? I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying what would be the benefit? I mean, unless they want to get a quarterback and they figure at 5 they can get Shedeur without people completely losing their minds and yelling at them, or maybe they go for Milrow. Who knows? That'll be interesting. I do think 5, 7, 8 are the most open spots. They're the ones where, depending upon which mock draft you're looking at, the players are all different. 5 is Jags, 6 are the Raiders, and 7 are the Jets. The Panthers, I heard, could trade even farther back. They're number 8. They've been associated with Jalen Walker from Georgia, the linebacker, almost this entire time. So at least up until right now, the top 4 picks have been set, and the number 8 pick is relatively set in all of the mock drafts. So that's what I'm looking at right now. Um, Lots of good stuff going on here, guys. We are just a few minutes away. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you saw or you all noticed that Shedeur is not at the draft tonight. I'm not surprised by that. Do you think Josh Allen is good? Yes, I think Josh Allen is very good. I think that's the reason why they gave him the MVP, Zach Ertz, pro player. I think Josh Allen is very good. I think he scrambles. I do think Lamar probably deserved it, but it's hard to give somebody the MVP 3 years in a row. Ace, open the Browns, get the Buck. Open, I guess you mean hoping the Browns get the Buckeyes quarterback in the second round. Well, the bad news about that is we won't know until tomorrow night because, as you probably already realized, the big round 2 and round 3, which will be really the movers and shakers, will all be tomorrow night rather. Tonight is just the first 32 picks. So if you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. If you're watching on TikTok, hit that follow button. I'm just rooting for Jacob Parrish. All right. Are you a fan of his, or how does that go? Can Josh Allen be in the Hall of Fame? Yes, Josh Allen can be in the Hall of Fame. It would help him if he made a Super Bowl or 2 and maybe won one at least. But yes, Josh Allen could probably be in the Hall of Fame. My boyfriend is cousins with him. Wow, Morgan, good job. So you do have a connection. Cool. That's my reminder for the draft. So a little bit of news while we're kind of waiting here. I know those commercials all over ESPN and ABC. So I'll try to keep you a little entertained here if I can, or if that's even possible at this point. But let's see. Let's see. Jackson Dart drawing interest from the Browns and Giants. So maybe the Browns move back and get Jackson Dart. If you're talking about that trade for the Jags to move up, Broncos have fielded calls for the number 20 pick overall. There is speculation that that might be Shedeur to pick 20. before he gets into the 20s and other people try to get him. See if there's anything else. Chris Olave, this is just he did exercise his 5th-year option today, wide receiver with the Saints. So that's good news. But who will be the quarterback for the Saints this year? Can't just okay, my boy. Okay, Courage. Broncos will trade with Houston is my prediction. Morgan says over on TikTok that the Broncos will trade Houston. That could very well be the case. If Josh Allen got Justin Jefferson or Jamar Chase, can the Bills win the Super Bowl? Well, they'd have to. Zach said they would have to probably have a little bit better defense. They'll probably have to have a little bit better defense, but yeah, they could very well, very well. I don't know if they can afford all these people. Yo, Giants trade back to Colts. What is that actually confirmed? Are we getting that? Let's see. Let me go to. I have 18,000 pages open. Do I have the good one? Yates final NFL mock draft. Let's cover Miller's final round buzz. Shedur's new mock draft. Do we have draft order? Check out all 26. Give me something. Was there actually a trade? User 712. It's not official. Okay, good. Thank you, sideline fans moderator. That could be yo. Giants trade back to Colts. So the Colts then. That's interesting. Who do the Colts go with? Do they Travis Hunter or Abdul Carter? Hey, what's up, Nathaniel? What's going on? Good, good. So nothing's confirmed yet on that trade. I'm going to have you be my trade analyzer. All right, tonight. So you watch and see if there's any trades happening because I have 8,000 other pages open, and there you go. Perfect, perfect. So, any surprises that you think, Nathaniel? You have any surprises in the draft? Okay. Well, I mean, I think a lot of people are calling that. Yeah, but that makes sense. I mean, just what about a month ago they were saying he's like a top 3 pick, and now he's not even a top 10 pick, so or top 20, I guess. I thought he was going to go to the Browns, but there's speculation. I still think the Browns have to upgrade. They have to upgrade all the way around. Now, what I'm hearing, is that it's probably a good idea for him to be play defense first and wide receiver on special plays and things like that. So, but the Browns aren't bad defensively, so there's a little out of sorts. Morgan says 2. What are we doing here? Cowboys go gold. Yeah, well, yeah, but someone already said that the Jags might be trading up to the Browns to get the number 2 pick, so that would be Joe Bosa washed. Joe Oh, no. Washed up. Joey Bosa. No, I think he'll be fine. Someone's a big Buffalo fan, Zaxter, aren't you? You're a big fan. B is good. I hope you get more people on the stream. Yeah, so do I. B is good. Why don't you invite your friends over there on YouTube? So, my numbers go up and down and up and down, but that's fine. Don't forget to hit that subscribe on YouTube. Don't forget to hit follow on TikTok. We're going to be talking the draft all night until it's over. Now, remember, tonight is only the first round. Tomorrow night is our round second and third. I think Joey Bosa still has a couple good years in him. I mean, unless maybe he gets injured. Bro, I'm watching the draft live. I am too, but I just can't play it. So, that's a great question. Hold on one second. Let me look at that. Okay, so Titans. Are we? I don't know. See, the thing about it is, what if the Browns do trade? Um, I my thought has always been Genty probably goes Jags, Raiders, or Jets. Although I'm not seeing much about the Raiders anymore. I actually thought the Cowboys might trade up to the Jags to get Genty. That's what I thought. I like subscribed and favored it. I shared it with a few of my friends. Oh, thank you. B is good. Let me know if you have any questions. What do you think, B? Anything? Yeah, I think Genty goes probably 5 through 8. I mean, he's really talented. I like Marion Hampton, though. I think he's sort of the one player, like, for the running backs that people aren't talking about as much as Gentry, and he could be a bigger impact. He's just a big bruising kind of, um, running back, and I think that that would be good. What team that took James Cook? What team did well, James Cook wants, an extension. So, yeah, with the Bills. You're a Bills fan, so I think James Cook, they re-signed him. I think they give him his money. He was well worth it last year. You gotta lock up James Cook. Just look at what the Bengals did. They locked up their 2 wide receivers, and, people are predicting good things for them this coming year. And the Bills really need to work a little bit more on their defense than they do their offense. I think their offense is decent. They might need a receiver here or there. I mean, they had okay receivers. I don't think they had anybody that could change the focus of a game, but James Cook was one of those guys that, teams had to really focus on. So I think I think he's as good as signed. I think they just have to give him a little bit more money. I mean, that's pretty commonplace. Players have been holding out in the NFL for, I don't know, 40 years, pretty much, Back in the day, I mean, you go back 20, 30 years, I watch you a lot. I'm happy that you actually started live streaming again. Yeah, no problem, B. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, I'm glad to be live streaming tonight. Hopefully, it'll be a good night. Yeah, I got some fans over on YouTube. That's good to know. Sideline fans. We don't have a ton of people over on YouTube, but YouTube we seem to be low on lately. I don't know if I heard that they might trade him because they need cap space. Well, maybe they would, but who are they gonna trade for? They need I mean, he solidified his role as far I mean, James Cook this is, solidified his role as much as possible last year, so I would think that, he's I don't know, their future, at least for the next couple of years. Yeah, defense. Well, see, you're asking the wrong person. I always think well, it depends on the trade, I guess. I would have to do a little research and figure out how many more good years Cook has. What has he been around, 5 or 6 years? If it's over that, it's gonna be tough to trade. Zazar or whatever his name is, pro player, brings up a good point. The Bills do need defense. They need to work on their defense a lot, and they didn't. So, um, but yeah, I mean, I think Tyler Warren probably goes in the top 10. I've seen his name with Chicago. I've seen his name even earlier. I mean, not the Raiders, of course, they have Bowers, but I've seen him going, let's see, into the Jets. Yeah, to the Jets. What am I saying? Yeah, Mike Florio has him going number 7 with the Jets. All right, now we got to watch a little video here of Green Bay and how great it is, and the fact that it's such a small town, and the fans own the team, and all that cute little stuff. But it's going to be fun. I think that within the okay, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say I hope. I don't think. I hope that we have a really cool trade in the top 4 picks just to shake things up because the top 4 picks have been the same. Yeah, the top 4 picks have been the same for like weeks. Like literally the top 4 picks. It's been Cam Ward, Travis Hunter, Abdul Carter, well maybe not much, Will Campbell, because at first Travis Hunter was like 4 and they had Shedeur Sanders second or third, but for the last I'd say 3 weeks, Cam Ward, Travis Hunter, Abdul Carter, and Will Campbell. Yeah. Yeah. Now the last week or two it's also been Will Campbell at number 4. Now 5, 6, and 8, 5, 6, and 7, I'm sorry, have been the ones where it's gone back and forth a lot. So don't forget, everybody, hit that follow button on TikTok, hit that subscribe button on YouTube, and keep hitting that like button on both. Or I guess on YouTube you can only like it once. But and also we have a fantasy football league. We'd love for you to sign up for. I forgot to say that. If you go to the bio on YouTube or you go to my bio on TikTok, you will see a little Bitly link. Click on that link; it'll send you directly to our league, and you can sign up there. I think we have about 8 to 10 more spots. I think I have a max of 16 spots. I didn't want it to be like where we're looking up like the third string running back on teams. That gets a little annoying sometimes. It's not nearly as fun when one of your starters week in week out gets like 3 points. It's not a fun league that way. So, because you really have to know like, "Oh, will they play him a little bit more?" Or, I can only hope that someone gets hurt. So, now remember, we'll be talking a lot tonight, and I forgot my water, but, they have 10 minutes for a pick. Uh, I got water eventually, so I hope all the teams remember their pick. Yeah, I don't have any Dr. Pepper. I had a Dr. Pepper at dinner time, so maybe that'll keep me through it. Shedeur Sanders is, I believe, in Texas actually watching the draft, so that will be interesting. Um, and he's not at the draft, which I'm not surprised by. I would almost. I'm happy I'm watching. Yeah, it's going to be good. Tonight's going to be fun. I'm really hoping for a trade in the top four, though. Someone like out of nowhere, like the Cowboys come up and get Ashton Ginty, well, 4 or 5 or something like that. I think would be kind of fun. It would, because really there hasn't been any trades up to now. See you later, B. Thanks for joining. Um, they haven't really had any trades, and speculation or the mock drafts have all been pretty similar up until this point, really. A lot of the same names being tossed around. And we have Mel Kiper obviously on ESPN. And as I read just a couple of weeks ago, his his mock drafts are like 27% right. So, he must play baseball. So he's batting about 300. So yeah, Mel Kiper. And then somebody was joking around that, if you listen to Mel Kiper, every player who gets drafted could change the face of the team, but obviously not all of them do. It's interesting because now that you can make money in college, it was kind of like the draft gave you money for the first time, or money like real money. But making millions of dollars now with NIL deals. So, and the reason why I say this is because they can blow through the money, or a lot of them don't even have to go to the draft to get money anymore, especially in basketball. I think some players will be sticking around, and especially women's basketball because the WNBA doesn't play, but or doesn't pay very well. So anyway, I'm going off on a little diatribe here, but we're just filling time here. Do you think? Yeah, yeah, oh yeah, 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 yeah. And his girlfriend was all disgusted by it. Yeah, I think you're exactly right. Plus, you don't want to show that on your face that you're like upset, or that you're nervous, or that you're afraid that you're not picked, and all that nonsense. Yeah, yeah. You just wanna. I don't blame him for not being there, especially with the fact that just a few weeks ago they had him in the top three, and now they're saying he's going to be in the 20s. So Roger Goodell, the significance of riding the bikes, right? The Green Bay Packer players ride the bikes to practice every day. Like they use like kids' bikes, like neighborhood kids, and they ride the kids like on the back of the bike. Yeah, that's Lil Wayne or whatever, right? Isn't it? I'm not. Isn't that who that is? Lil Wayne? I don't know. Did I just butcher that name? That's wrong. Isn't that who that is? Come on, you're way hipper than I am. That's why they. He said he was going to have some famous people. The commissioner was listening to an interview before this. How long do you think Tennessee actually is on the clock? Oh, and there are. Oh shoot! There are bets on all this, right? You know that, right? There's bets on all. Oh God, I was going to go over the prop. There's prop bets. There's prop bets. Oh shoot! I wanted to talk about the prop bets. Where is it? Oh, did I get out of that? ESPN Sports Fantasy. They're booing him, man. League. No, that's not it. Shoot. I wanted to do the prop bets. Oh well. All right. Well, right. So he's just, all these guys that they have to talk forever and ever and ever. But there were prop bets like where Shedeur Sanders will go, what the first running back will he be like? It was like the first running back will be picked at like 7.5. So they were kind of doing that kind of stuff. And then they had specific players. what rounds and things like that. I thought it was kind of interesting. There were a few that were kind of kind of fun. Nothing too earth shattering though. Nothing completely crazy, but just sort of top 15. Okay, how much do you have out riding on that bet? Hey, look at yeah. That's like half a meal anywhere, right? Or a third of a meal, the way they are, bro. Right. So basically, what we're looking at right now, just the commissioner listening to himself talk, introducing everybody, yada yada yada. We have, but as I said earlier, Jackson Dart was getting interest from the Browns and Giants. I'd heard that I think the Browns had been calling the trade back, maybe. Um, the Broncos had fielded calls for the number 20 overall pick. I'm just going through some of the news that's happened recently. Chris Olave, this isn't anything about the draft picks, but Chris Olave, the wide receiver with the Saints, did exercise his 5th-year option. So that's good news, although they still don't know. Oh, they're just going to have everybody talk. This is going to take forever. Um, Derek Carr has they don't know. Yes, no, it's not, or at least 7 or 8:30. And then Tyler Lockett signed with the Titans, so he'll be playing with Cam Ward or something like that. But um, Derek Carr still doesn't really know what his injury is, so that'll be interesting. Yeah, what's that? Hey, Beto, what's up, my man? What is going on? You jump on anytime, Beto. Let's go, brother. All right. So I don't even. Let's see. Oh, I wish I could find those prop bets. I'll just Google it because whatever they're saying is just boring. Okay, Green Bay, we're gonna do something here. Okay, here we go. Number 4 pick Mason Graham. Okay, it's actually yeah, Beto, you can yeah hop on whenever. All right, so they're on the clock. Tennessee is on the clock. Okay. So the number 4 pick being Mason Graham is a plus 2,500. The number 6 pick being Jalen Walker, a plus 650, although I keep seeing him go number 8. The number 5 pick being Armand Membu is a plus 1,100. Jalen Walker being a number 7 pick is plus 900. I wonder how that goes because they have him in multiple places. Total defense Total defensive lineman edges drafted in the first round. Over under is 8.5. All right. So total defensive linemen and edges is 8.5. That seems a little high. Let's see, lineman. Is a lineman technically a linebacker? I don't think so. Huh. Okay. Over under Ashton Genty, 6.5. I think that's where he's going to be selected with serious plus money. So 6.5. Tyler Warren, 9.5 is where he'll be picked. Kelvin Banks, 13.5. Luther Burden to be selected in the first round is plus 230. I think that will happen. Let's see what else is there. NFL betting odds, draft specials, OB props. Is there anything? Number 5. Ooh, number 5 pick. Okay, for instance, Ashton Genty is minus 250. So on Sportsbook DraftKings, they think Ashton Genty is going to be in the top 5. Will Campbell, on the other hand, is a plus 2,500. Being Shedeur Sanders is a plus 5,000. Omarion Hampton is a plus 10,000. Abdul Carter, eh, number 5 pick, is plus 7,500. I don't really understand. All right. I don't understand Abdul Carter top 5 pick. I would think that he is gonna be a top 5 pick. Number f Oh, the number 5 pick, the number 5 pick, okay. Number 4 pick, they're saying is Will Campbell. I see what they're doing. Number 5 pick, it looks like Ashton Genty is leading that. Number 6 pick, Kelvin Banks is a minus 230, and then number 2 is at plus 300 is Armando Membu for that. All right, let's see where we're at here. What's that? Who, Cam Ward? Well, yeah, because like every mock draft says that he's going to be picked. So let's see what we got here. Well, a lot of times there's been drafts where they've almost given the guy a contract, or they have, because they have the first pick and they know that they're going to get him. But the Titans have not done that, so there is a little bit of intrigue. I'm telling you, in the top 4 picks, I'm hoping for some sort of trade because it'll shake things up a little bit. We haven't confirmed it. You still looking to see about the trades, Nathaniel? We can see if there's any trades. Yeah, keep refreshing. We haven't heard of any trades, so that yeah. Yeah, I heard something about that too. I heard something keep hearing about Houston making a trade. Well, part of it is part of it is they need a wide receiver, so that could be part of it. What is this? All right. I mean, I thought I thought that Tennessee would have already made this pick, you know? I didn't realize that it might be taking them this long, but yeah. I mean, they had the first pick, so they could have let this guy they could have let Cam Ward know like, a week ago, but we'll see. Let's see. They're comparing Cam Ward to, yeah, well, they probably have the commissioner probably wants them to wait. Who knows? All the silly rules that the NFL has. I tabled the push, but they're going to bring it back up. I think in May. He said, commissioner. I just think it's a silly play. And if the defense can't, push somebody on the defense for better leverage, I don't know why the offense is allowed to do it. It doesn't seem like it's a, oh, I can't stand it. I can't stand it. It's like what you would do in grade school, like in like fifth grade or something. You'd line up and play football that way. I just hate it. I hate it. So, and I have heard that it causes injuries, but I mean that seems like maybe an excuse. No, but all right. So we are thinning down here. I think a lot of people are turning on the. They keep putting up that it's going to be Cam Ward. Oh, the pick is in, everybody. And are we going to be shocked or not? Here we go. The pick is in. The fix is in. I mean, yeah. Oh, you are. The fix is in. Yeah. Well, you got to. It's because I think I'm on my computer watching ESPN, and I think I get a faster feed on my computer than I do a TV because I think the TV's. Oh yeah, you're probably on a TV. I get better. Um, I get everything quicker when I'm on my computer. All right, the pick is in. Let's get to the pick. Ah, da, 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 da. I mean, come on. This is a whole bunch of stuff for nothing. I mean, it's time now. Didn't they know like a day ago who they were picking? Yeah. Well, they got to make it a TV event. I get that. It's like, they knew who their pick was a day ago. They could have had this ready, wasting our time here. Come on now. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get this in. Number 1 pick, Tennessee Titans pick. Wouldn't it be great if they said like Shedeur Sanders? I mean, I want to trade or I want something completely out of left field. Like I don't want it to be like go by the book kind of thing. I don't want it to go by all these mock drafts. I want something fun. Look at Goodell with the tennis shoes, huh? He's all cool. Everybody wears tennis shoes with suits now. I was doing that like 25 years ago. People said I was sloppy. Here we go. And they picked. Here's the first pick. Okay, yeah. Tennessee Titans picked Cam Ward as if that's a surprise to anyone, So what he's making maybe 1 million more than he was making in college last year. I mean, what do you think? I mean, so Cam Ward. Yeah, this is now people. What's What's interesting to me, people say he's not even the best talent in the draft. I don't want to go by the book at all because it's boring. We don't want that. We want something fun. We want something out from left field. Cam Ward. So I heard that Shedeur Sanders. I was listening to all these guys talk before I went live, and I was watching all that stuff 2, 3 hours in advance, and they were saying Shedeur Sanders. Uh-oh, Cleveland trades pick to Jacksonville. Cleveland picked Cleveland traded their pick to Jacksonville. Wow. So Jacksonville's on the clock. All right, big news. Big news. We got our first big trade. Jackson Okay, so here's the thing. Does Jacksonville get Hunter or Carter or somebody else? What do you think, Nathaniel? You think they go with you think they'll go with Hunter? All right. Yeah. So you think Lawrence will then have maybe Hunter to throw to, huh? That's interesting. Oh, did it take long because they had to, like, put his name on the back of that jersey? Is that what took so long? Why we had to wait 5 minutes for them to pick Cam Ward? I mean, is everybody gonna have them well, they probably had that one already done. The one that's gonna be crazy is Jacksonville now, because Jacksonville's number 2, and we didn't know that, like, 15 minutes ago, like, that wasn't a done deal. So s so so what does so do the Jags pick Travis Hunter? My guess is they do. They get Travis Hunter. The Browns then move to 5, and then who do they pick? Do they pick Shedeur, or do they go with someone like Ashton Jinty? That they're not gonna get Travis Hunter, obviously, would be my guess. So, who are they going for at number 5? Are they going offense? And they have, uh, I'm gonna try to remember this name, although I can't. I mean, they might have to resign. I don't know if Chubb's, he was injured. Who's the guy? Nick Chubb. He would be, where's the guy? Oh, Jerome Ford. Now, Jerome Ford didn't play bad for the Browns, but maybe they want like Ashton Jinty, and Ashton Jinty then goes 5. Hunter, wow, yeah, Beto. I mean, I'm telling you right now. Well, it's not a done deal that Jacksonville gets Hunter. That's what they're saying on ESPN. But that's what it looks like. So we wanted a trade. Now the question is, who do the Browns pick at number 5? Do they go offense, or do they pick somebody else that we're not talking about, Will Campbell or Jalen Walker or somebody like that? So this kind of throws some of this into a loop. So what's that? Yeah. Jaguars trade with Browns for number 2 overall pick. Is it? Well, my question is, I didn't follow or I didn't hear. Do the Browns get more than their number 5? And Jacksonville's 5. Do they get? Okay, let's see. Here we go. Jacksonville received 2nd overall pick, 4th round pick, 6th round pick. Browns got 5th. They got 2nd and 4th round picks. Oh wow! And they get next year's 1st round pick. That was a great deal for the Browns. Wow! They get Jacksonville's 1st round pick next year. You got to figure Jacksonville ain't going to be that good. I mean, Lawrence isn't that great. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, yeah, they do. They do. I think Hunter. I do think Hunter is the type of player who will change a team. He can come in and impact, obviously, the defense and the offense. So, what is the? Come on. Okay, we have. Oh, where's the time? We don't have the time yet. So this means, yeah, Jacksonville's still on the clock. But they have under 4 minutes. Oh, the pick is in. The pick is in. The pick is in. All right, here we go. Jacksonville. We're all guessing. Beto, I think, guesses it. You're guessing it, Nathaniel. I'm going to say Travis Hunter. That would be my guess. I think that's the direction we're going. And Beto, jump in if you want, man. All right. So they're showing Travis Hunter. Obviously, I'm sure you know listening to it. Don't forget that follow on TikTok, subscribe on YouTube. We is he going to Jacksonville? No, the pick is in. See, right now what they're doing is they're pressing his last name on that jersey. That's what they're doing right now. So that's what's taking the time. They're like, oh my God, we got to put Hunter on the back of a Jacksonville, not Cleveland jersey. So. Well, and a lot of the mock draft people were saying even today, a lot of the experts were saying that Hunter was the best player in this draft. So I would guess that this is who Jacksonville will take. Boy, it would be fun if they went way off script, and went with a Shedeur or something like that. Oh, completely. Well, what if Jacksonville, although they have Lawrence, but what if Jacksonville trades to get Shedeur? That would be crazy, huh? I don't think that's going to happen. But all right, so right now they're pressing his name on the back of that jersey. They're like, did we spell it right? Did we spell it right? Hunter. All right, here we go. They got to bring in extra special people. God, that guy's tall, man. Let's see. All right. Oh, he's always got to talk. BJJ owners in shambles. Yeah. Exactly. Oh, you're right. I didn't even think of that. Ryan Thomas Jr. Oh, he had such a great rookie season, man. Especially that second half. Walter Payton, man of the year. What if he gave the Walter Payton man of the year to himself? Give it to me. Here we go. Oh, they already gave it out. They gave it out in the playoffs. That's right. That dude is wow. That guy is. Ooh, I would not want him mad at me. No way. Oh, here we go. Oh my God, no! He would destroy me. I wouldn't be able to walk. Look at that. I mean, he's like popping out of that jacket. Look at that. I mean, he's got muscles in his forehead. Crazy. Am I having audio problems? Are you watching this, Chris? My wife just said, I think you're having audio problems. Can you hear me? It's probably this stupid Okay, it's probably this dumb restream. Oh my God. Everybody's got to talk. Yeah, I mean, this is ridiculous. Yeah, just tell me. Nobody cares about any of this stuff. Just oh my God. Yeah, we figured that one out, buddy. Here we go. Come on. Round. Here we go. This is it. It'll be Travis Hunter. Hunter. They got Hunter. Okay, so here's interesting thing to this. Okay, so Jacksonville traded up to go number 2, and they got Jackson. They got Travis Hunter. So the mock draft so far, even with the trade, are 100% correct. They had Cam Ward and Travis Hunter too. What's that? Yeah, your TV. You're not paying your TV bill or what? Let's go. What do you got? Mice in your TV? That little wheel trying to get the Wi-Fi going in it or what? You're right though, Beto. Ryan Thomas Jr. Owners are. Well, the only thing about it, someone made a point, and I think it was the old Alabama fellow, Saban, said you have to. You can't sometimes play defense. It's better to, if you're going to play defense, be the guy on defense and then come in on certain plays as a wide receiver. You can kind of come and go on that. And remember, that's what Deion Sanders did when he was playing. He was defense all the time, and then only on certain designed plays was he a wide receiver. Let's see. Oh yeah, they. He showed it to him. Look at, did you see that? Goodell just showed him the jersey. And I swear, Nathaniel, it looked like he's like, can you spell it right? Did you spell it right? Because then Travis Hunter shook his head, yes. You know, I'm telling you, like they're just pressing those on as we go along here. You know that's what they're doing. Because yeah. They're like, did we get it right? And he's like, oh yeah. They're just putting these on as they go. Oh, dude, if they misspell a name, that will be the best, won't it? That'll be the best. Oh my god. Yeah, they hold up the jersey and they like Sanders. They have yeah, Jency. Oh yeah, they can really mess up Jency. They have like Jane or something like that. Mr. E or Mr. E after the end. Yeah, that would be good. Oh yeah. Or just not put an A in and make it Genty. Oh yeah. Yeah. You gotta hope that happens. I mean, but you got, hey, Beto's coming on. All right. Hey, Beto. Oh, we gotta give him a little bit of time. See what he says. Hey, Beto, what do you think so far? Good. What do you think so far? Yeah, it is. And now, who do you think the Browns take at 5? Yeah. Yeah. I got. Okay. Yeah, I'm leaning towards Genty. That's where I think they're going. I think the assumption is now that the Giants will pick Carter, and then number 4 will be the same like it's been the whole time. You know, with Will Campbell, and then they get number 5, and they get Ashley. What's that, Nathaniel? Like, the pick is in for the Giants. They're putting on. They're pressing on the last name. They better get the spelling right. Yeah. Oh my God, wouldn't that be great? We want the drama, we want the mix-up. So it'll be, I swear, you caught this later, but we were talking about it. It looked like the commissioner asked Hunter, like, hey, did you get the name right? When he handed in the jersey. So, all right, so he's in Jacksonville. You want to play in Jacksonville? Yeah. That's what I would get. 100%. See, I think the next 2 picks probably go as is. I think the Giants, I think Carter, Steve Campbell, and then number 5, the Browns. I think they go with Jenny. That's my guess. Maybe they go after Tyler Warren. But the Browns have what's his face? The other tight end. Njoku, right? Yeah. Yeah, they have Njoku. They're probably not going Tyler Warren, and they need Ashton Genty. People are comparing to Saquon Barkley. I don't know. Obviously, he's got to play. But I wouldn't say that. Not possible. He definitely has the athletic ability. It would be interesting, if the Giants. The Giants pick is in. All right, so we're gonna to number 5. Giants picks in. Yeah. If they pick Sanders now, there will be quite an uproar. Because I think Giants fans have just probably conceded that we're getting Carter. So I hope we don't have to have a whole about all this stuff beforehand. All right, here we go. Yeah, thank God. All right, here we go. Giants pick. Dual Carter. Okay. Carter. So here's the thing. So here's one trade. One trade. Browns traded back to Jacksonville. Right now, the draft is going away. Most of the mock draft. Most mock drafts have picked. Mock drafts have picked. Ward going one. Hunter going two. Carter going three. Go right in. Right in. Nothing has changed. Nothing has even with the trade. What does it say on his? You can't make that out. Can't make that out. Did anybody make that out? Anybody make that out? They were interviewing him before this. I can't. Maybe when he stands, isn't walking. I can make it out. But I mean, you gotta that thing had. Oh, he hasn't. Oh, he hasn't. He has changed. Okay. I wonder how. That thing had to cost $100, right? You gotta figure. That that's like platinum, maybe. It's at least white gold. It's white gold. Yeah, I think this is. I think Beto is a good pick. I think this is good. I think this is a good. I think oftentimes, top 10 picks, linemen are always really good picks. Much better than running backs, quarterbacks. Wow, how long do they have these guys? Yeah, yeah. How long do they have these guys walk? These guys walk football fields. God, they're still pressing his name. Oh, look, they didn't even show it. At first. Probably had to make sure it was spelled right. Not crater. They had crater. Originally had crater. They had to swap back the yards. Yeah. I think he's legit. I think this is a really good pick. I think this is a good pick. I mean, I don't know as much about Will Campbell, but I heard that he's a pretty good guy. Probably a good pick as well. Five. I'm thinking. Oh my God! No, oh my God! Can you imagine the meetings the next day? Having a bad day. You want to get away. Like the Roger. Want to get away. You know. So what do you guys think? Number five. The Browns get. Who do you think? Genty. Okay. Daniel, what do you think? Okay. Hey, Bean's back. Hey, Bean, how's it going, buddy? I'm glad you're back. What do you think of the draft so far, Danny? Over on YouTube. What do you think? And Beto, you're 100% right about Ryan Thomas Jr. I mean, they have to be really upset with that one. You know. Although it will be. Yeah. What's that? Yeah. Yeah. Yep. What does that say? No, I don't think so at all. I don't think so at all. I think it says ignore on his chain. I think that's what it says. What's that? Oh yeah. That's true. Oh, the pick's in. Ooh, I didn't see that. The pick is now. What are you speed up your TV now? Now you're in front of me. While they already. Well, I don't know who the pick is going to be over Shedeur Sanders. If you're Trevor Lawrence, you happy? Care? See it as another weapon. Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? I just wonder what they do on this one. Oh, we gotta have a commercial. Okay. All right. Let me see. All right. Let me see if more of these that are interested. Most of them are pretty boring. Oh yeah. Let's see. Jackson. All right. What can I do? Okay. You gotta have. Oh, of course, they have a Kelsey. Brother right away. We don't get enough of the Kelsey brothers doing. Good Lord. I mean, I'm so tired of Jason Kelsey. Oh, here we go. FanDuel for Steelers position to draft. On FanDuel, they're kind of the fun prop. On FanDuel, plus 230. Pittsburgh Steelers will draft
quarterback in the first round.
Right.
That's pretty
Right. That's
interesting.
pretty
Right.
interesting.
Running back minus 120 on
I guess
there.
this is all
I guess this is all
FanDuel.
FanDuel.
A
A top five pick will be
Ashton
Ashton
Jinty as a running back.
So it's a position
back.
back. And minus 120 is Ashton Jinty going
Top
in
five.
top five.
Let's see. What else we got?
Okay, to be a first round pick, Luther Burden is plus 230. So it's not a sure thing. Denver Broncos position draft in round wide receiver. That's 400. That makes sense. But if you own Mims, that's not happy about that. Mims actually decent the last couple of weeks. But if the Broncos wide receiver, can't be loving that. Tyler Warren. Team can select Tyler Warren. The New York Jets plus 280. All right, and then they have offensive line. I'm not as worried about that. Let's see. The what? Oh yeah. Of course they are. All right, let's see. Anybody? Anything you guys are seeing online? Any updates? Potential trades? Anything like that? I mean, all right. Nothing. You haven't heard anything. All right. Cool. NFL draft process 2025. Does anybody read this morning news anymore? Big deal when I was growing up. I barely even hear about them. Let's see here. Top five mini Campbell, Ashton Jinty plus 117. Oh, that's interesting. Top five exact Cam Ward, Travis Hunter, Will Campbell. Number five. Federoa, and Millen at number five. That would be interesting. The Browns, Millen rather than Jinty at number five. But I think this prop bet was obviously before the trade. I really think the Browns would go after the running back, but you never know. Yeah. Well, Nick Chubb, and he's dealing with his injury. Jerome Ford was okay, but I don't know that he's like a superstar. And yeah, I can see the Browns taking Jinty, definitely. I mean, they probably do need a wide receiver almost as much as they need a running back. But oh, really? Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised they're easy. That's crazy. I'm sure some of them have a little fun. All right, here we go. This is New England, right? Yeah, here we go. Will Campbell. Oh, for who? The Jags? Baker just picked Will Campbell. So again, I'm just repeating myself, but all the prognostication has been right. It was a trade. So one of the guys didn't go to the team. One, Ward, two with Jags was Hunter and Campbell. Now we have five. Not the Jags. Some people said Mason Graham at number five for the Jags. And I've even seen Ashton Jinty at number five for the Jags. But Browns pick number five now because of the trade. And that was a good trade by the Browns. I really thought that was a great trade. I think I don't know. I really think it's Jinty at number five for the Browns. That's what I think. But I wonder what that does to the Bears because the Bears. I saw a lot of people saying that the Bears would take Ashton Jinty. Maybe they move back or something and try to get Hampton or somebody like that, Caleb Johnson, whatever it might be.
But I actually saw it number 10. A lot of mock drafts
having
Ashton
Ashton
Genty
Genty
with the Bears. So
This will be interesting.
this will be interesting.
Here we go. Mel
Here we
Kiper
go.
told
Mel
us all
Kiper
how
told
great
us all how great
everybody is.
everybody is that they'll win a Super
pretty
Bowl
much.
with them pretty much. So
And then
somebody said that, I just laughed.
well, that's good though. Well, that's good though. That low B is back again.
Or was he? No, that was earlier.
All right.
All right.
So they are
picking up his jersey
right
right now.
Yeah, he's clapping.
Yeah, he's clapping.
You're on like
Millions of people watching you.
Excited.
They're all excited.
Let's see.
Let's see.
Let's see if they keep.
Let's see if they keep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay.
That
That's
works.
fine. That works.
Yeah. Hop on whenever.
Yeah. Hop on whenever.
Right. Take care.
Right. Take care.
Right. Nathaniel, I was
hoping maybe they left off the P and Campbell. You know,
That'd be kind of
that'd
fun.
be kind of fun.
Kind of
It's
silent.
kind of silent.
And they just
Yeah.
Campbell.
Darn it.
Yeah.
Well,
I think that makes
a lot of sense.
I mean, I think that makes
a lot of sense for them right now.
I mean,
You always can use offensive linemen.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Pick is in for the
Pick is in for the Browns. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got it like
I got it like a second behind after you said it. So
right. Let's see what we got.
Let's see what we got.
Pick is in for the
Browns
Browns.
are picking 5.
We're pretty much
thinking
thinking
that it's going to be an Ashton Genty.
Any last
second thoughts? Nathaniel, you think it's going to be Genty or?
Okay.
I think it is.
I wouldn't be
surprised if it.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was McMillan, but I do
Genty
think it'll be Genty because
we hear so many
things like, oh, he's Saquon Barkley, so they put him on a tall pedestal. So
the Browns,
and the pick is it, and then Vegas is going to be interesting because I've seen tons of different names with the Raiders.
Yeah,
I've seen the mock drafts with them all over. So this will be. I can see in the top 10.
I can see in
the top 10.
I don't think the
Raiders picked Tyler Warren, the tight end from Penn State.
I think the
Raiders probably go with
a lineman of
some sort. It would be fun if the Raiders went like
for a wide
receiver or pick up Shedeur Sanders. Considering they have Geno Smith, got to figure how much longer is Geno Smith going to be playing at a high level.
He's been around.
He's been around for a while, so.
Yeah, let's see.
Let's see.
We want. What's that? It has.
Yeah.
Well, this will be sort of the first one because the Jags
were not a lot with Genty.
We all
think that the Browns will pick Genty.
So
that'll be different.
All right.
Browns.
Sanction
the girls' flag. Oh, okay. Well, that's a good message.
Triangles
The fold over on 1973. Okay.
Round one,
pick 5.
So let's see what
we got here. Let's see what's going to be happening.
For the number
5 pick in the first round,
Cleveland
Browns select.
We're saying
Ashton Genty.
Here we go.
Look.
Mason Graham. This is going in my
glorious football talk. He's been right on the money. Except for the trade. Cam Ward, Travis Hunter, Abdul Carter, Will Campbell, and Mason Graham is 5 for 5. And if you're going that way, at number 6, he has the Raiders picking offensive tackle from Texas, Kelvin Banks. Let everybody know. Florio, so far is 5 for 5 from Pro Football Talk. What's that?
Yeah.
It's not Genty.
I thought for sure.
Wow. Well, I mean, again. defensive tackle. I mean, it makes sense. You have to, you wow, wow. I really thought that they would go offense. I thought they'd go offense. But, but
Yeah, defense.
yeah, defense, they're pretty good. I mean, defensive tackle, their secondary is really good. Man, obviously, I'm not going to second guess them, but I really did think they would pick offense because they need, they have Njoku. They don't even really have a quarterback. They have Flacco again. Oh, that's interesting. Now the Raiders. Wow, the Raiders might get Ginty. Ooh, what are we thinking? Mike Florio, who's 5-5, has the Raiders getting Kelvin Benson. He doesn't have Ginty going until 10th with the Bears. Oh, this is going to be the Raiders. Will the Raiders pick a lineman, or will they go with an offense? Like, you got to figure they're not going to pick up Tyler Warren, the tight end, because they have Bowers. Yeah. No Genty. Chris Vance, you find your live again. Just saying, I called the Jags trading up for Travis Hunter. Good job, Ben. Good job. You did. You're right. I got some spam over. Okay. No problem, Beto. And no Genty. Genty's still available. This draft. Okay. That was a little bit. The thing about it, though, Nathaniel, is it's going by form, but it's different teams. So it's pretty interesting how this is all working out. You would think maybe the Browns would go with an offensive lineman, though. Just because their defense is pretty good. Their defense is actually pretty good. So, yeah, protect the quarterback, help the running game, help the quarterback. I mean, it's like, oh, they spelled his name right. That's good. All right. Now we have the Raiders on the clock. But they're never going to get it wrong. They probably have 6 people making it. Gently at 6. You think he'll go with the Raiders? Oh, man. Right now, let's see. We have 27 more picks to go. We'll be here until what, like 2 in the morning, the way they're going? Here's the thing right now. I've seen the Raiders named with so many different people. I'm not sold that they get Jen. I'm not sold that they go after him. But you would think Carroll, now as their head coach, wherever he was, whether it was college or the pros, he had beast mode with Seattle. He had the Heisman Trophy winner with USC. He's always been high on running back. So I can see going here. But I can see them picking. Yeah, I can see them picking a lineman. I mean, they just said that they didn't have a running back going over 500 yards last year. Yeah, they'll pick Kennedy. Yeah, they'll pick Kennedy. Pick is not in yet. So when you're there, what are you doing between picks? Like, nothing's really going. Oh, here we go. He's coming out. Is this it? I didn't see the pick in. Okay. Here we go. Raiders pick. Ashton Jinte, number 6 Raiders. All right. So that throws a little bit of a curveball. That means someone like Kelvin Benson is still available. Tyler Warren. The Jets can still pick him up at number 7 according to Florio. So God bless America. God, I hate that. Right. So, Ashton Jinte. Now, the one thing about Jinte, it's obviously not a big deal. He's a short dude. I don't think that's a big deal. I don't think that's a big deal. He has speed, but he's only 5'8.5" they have here. He is 211. He's got some weight to him. Yeah. He could be the guy that carries the ball. Yeah, I think that's a really good. I'm kind of I am surprised that the Browns didn't get Hinty, but the defense does help you win. There's no doubt about that. Cleveland's defense wasn't their weakness. I didn't think so. So I don't know. Maybe, but I will say linemen in drafts. I haven't looked at the numbers, but I think that by and large, we have a higher percent of being really good compared to offensive players. It's probably more of a hit or miss. Probably like 20 or 30% that they make, but they're really good. So boy, they really have these guys walking far away, don't they? Now, Chancy, are they gonna? They got to get this right. But there has to be a mistake eventually. Right? There has to be. Okay, here we go. Here we go. He's gonna show him the jersey, and he's gonna say, "We got this right." Right? Wow, that's he didn't hug other people that long. Right, here he goes. He's the secret unveil. Look at that. That's a secret unveiling. You see that? He just like showed it to him like off the side. He's messing up a name. Damn. Yeah. Well, here's the problem with that though. They broke away. He showed it, but we don't know if they had to give him a new jersey because now they're showing, the stupid blue field at Boise State. Yeah. Yeah, they're not showing you whether or not like the first time the guy shook his head, but then they stopped that. They probably also didn't want it to be so clear that the commissioner's like, did we get it right? Did we get the name right? Yeah, that's probably what it is. I'm probably 100% right on that one. This is pretty crazy. Okay, can we stop looking at the blue field? I mean, come on. I know that that's their thing. I get it. I totally get it. But it's just, yeah, and who cares about that field? Blue turf, big deal. It's probably got more cars. It probably has more cancer in it. Like the astroturfs like in Philadelphia back in the 70s and 80s, they think is related to, like Darren Dalton getting like brain cancer and Tug McGraw getting like all these rare cancers. They think it's from the astroturf back from the 70s or whenever they put those in. What do they say? Every hat has some like slogan. There's only one nation. That's not that. Your 10-year-old self, just keep doing it, dude. I They have not shown his jersey. You're right. They have not shown. No, doesn't even have the jersey. Ooh, you know what though? Somebody up front, I hope, like took a photo of it or a video of it. If it is wrong, does he have the jersey? If he doesn't have the jersey, that's a tell. I don't think he has the jersey, dude. No, he didn't have the jersey. I think they got it wrong. Yeah, I think they got it wrong. I think we, I think we predicted it. Of course, we probably will never know. Yeah, yeah. Go on YouTube and just look at every video. He didn't have the jersey with him. I mean, maybe they handed off to somebody else, but I would think that he would still be holding it. All right, so far I think all the picks are good. I was kind of hoping the Browns might pick an offensive player, but because right now they only have Flacco and maybe Pickett at quarterback. Is that it? Hey, Gamer Penguino, I'm back. What's up, Gamer Penguino? Watching this draft, that Ashton Genty going to the Raiders. I think that's a good move by the Raiders. I think that's a really good move by the Raiders. I mean, Denver could use a running back too. The Mason Graham, I thought they for sure would go offense. I'm a little surprised by that. Their defense, like we've said 1,000 times, isn't so bad. So, but I would say, the draft picks outside of the trade, there really hasn't been anything that crazy. I mean, all the picks I could see, Mason Graham was kind of picked in that fifth spot, at least by Mike Florio. He did have Ashton Ginty going 10 to Chicago, but the first 5 picks, Mike Florio got right, so bad. But at number 7, he has the Jets picking Tyler Warren, the tight end from Penn State, and I gotta tell you, that's probably a good move for the Jets, especially with, Justin Fields at quarterback. I think that'll help them out a lot. They have decent wide receivers. Now they should have a really good tight end if they go with Tyler Warren. So I think that would be a great pick by the Jets. Number 8, the Panthers. That'll be interesting. Okay, yeah, I can see that. I can say they still sort of need like a quarterback. Though. I feel like they have like a bunch of backups. Like they don't have. I don't think Russell Wilson is really a starter anymore. I mean, maybe he'll. And I don't think Jameis Winston is a starter. I think they'll have. They might play 3, 4 games and have like let's say they play 4 games. One of them, 3 of them might be pretty decent. One might be really good, and one might be a real bad lay an egg, put up 126 yards passing or something stupid. Okay, Jets pick is in. I'm thinking Eric is here. How many do you think will go undrafted? Well, tonight is only the first round, so we're not really going to have a good. I mean, there's 7 rounds. Tomorrow night's the second and third rounds. Okay, tonight. Yeah, I think so too. Oh, Armand Nimbu from Missouri, wide receiver. Okay, so they pick. Oh no, he's a tackle. What am I saying? Yeah, he's an offensive tackle. Let me just see. So the Jets did not get the tight end. That means, yeah, they got Nimbu. I was thinking of wide receiver. They got the guy from Missouri, the offensive. Where am I at here? They got the offensive tackle from Missouri. For some reason, I was thinking, get him confused with the wide receiver, Burden or whatever it is from Missouri. Yeah, Luther Burden. All right. So the Jets get an offensive tackle. Mike Florio had him going 9 with the Saints. So we're way off the form here now, Nathaniel. Like we're in no man's land. So the Panthers pick next. There has been some rumors that the Panthers might trade. Yeah, the picks are getting very different. Um, no, but I will say for the last 2 weeks in the mock drafts at number 8, the Panthers have been or Jalen Walker, the linebacker from Georgia, has been associated with the Panthers. So this could be a form pick here. It could be Jalen Walker. He's available. So I think that this could be another form pick. I'm thinking 2 guys in the green room. Oh yeah, Eric. I completely agree with you. There's going to be 2 guys in the green room, at least one, probably 2. That Johnny Mitchell. Oh, these are horrible picks. What they want Sapp. They weren't wrong about that. Raiders got Genty. Yeah, that's a huge. Now you didn't want them to get Genty, right, Amanda? I thought for sure the Browns would get him. I was surprised by the Browns pick at number 5. I was very surprised by that. Um, okay, yeah, you didn't. Now they're saying, or Beto's saying that the Panthers getting Ted McMillan. What's interesting is the Panthers have been associated, like I said, with Jalen Walker for the last 2 weeks. I'm not saying that that's the way it's going to be, but we've seen where players been locked in for that long. That is usually the pick, but maybe it would make sense for the Panthers to get a wide receiver because Thielen is older. I mean, he's in his mid-30s. They don't really have a lot past that. Yeah, exactly. Gotta give Bryce Young the target. So yeah. Well, the pick should be in. Oh yeah, the pick is in, so that's good. And number 9. Now here's the thing. Number 9 by Florio, he had the Saints picking Membo, but he was just picked. Tyler Warren is still out there, and if the Panthers go with Jalen Walker or McMillan, Walk, Warren will still be out there. What's that? Well, Mel Kiper, his last mock draft had the Saints at 9 picking Shedeur Sanders. I mean, their starting quarterback has this. Well, yeah, I've heard that too, and I'm not doubting that will happen, but they don't have a quarterback right now. Derek Carr has a mystery injury, so they have to do something kind of dramatic here. Now maybe they'll wait, but I mean, I would love for them again. I would love for a little shakeup, a trade coming up. If the Panthers get Jalen Walker, well, that's what they've been picking. Beto seems to think it's going to be McMillan, which then you have the Saints and Bears. The Bears oftentimes have been associated with an offensive player, Ashton Jinty, Tyler Warren, and if the Panthers take Walker, the, Tyler Warren will still be available probably, unless obviously if the Saints pick him up. But yeah, the next 3 picks, 8, 9, and 10, are going to be really interesting because they're extraordinarily wide open. They're extraordinarily wide open because will the Bears go offense that they've been so associated with for the last few weeks? I'm actually surprised. Well, maybe I'm not. The Cowboys, the Cowboys might be able to get their guy in Matthew Golden. I keep hearing his name with the Cowboys, and he's still on the board. And they're at number 12, so they're not that far away. 1, 2, 3, 4 picks. Okay, so what's this? Mel's best available: Shedeur, Tyler Warren, Jalen Walker, Will Johnson, Colston, Loveland. Oh yeah, Loveland. I forgot about him. Yeah, but they don't always pick. They're showing this stuff by Mel Kiper. They don't always pick the best available. They pick what their needs are. I wish they would just get to the Panthers pick because they had that whole commercial break to put his name on the back of a jersey and get it spelled wrong. Oh come on, let's go! I'm surprised it's not snowing in Lambeau Field. I thought it snowed all year long. Look at all those people right there. Jeez, what do you think that is? Like 10? It's got to be well over 10,000. It has. That's huge. That's got to be like 30,000 people. Can you imagine leaving tonight? How long you'll have to wait to get off the parking lot? Yeah. Okay. Tyler Warren. Ty- Tyler Warren. Oh, they got McMillan. You're right, Beto. You were right. Where are you getting your information, man? Right on the money. So all for 2 weeks we've been hearing about Jalen Walker, and the Panthers picked a wide receiver. Huh. Okay. So McMillan goes 8. Let me just think about this. So that means the Saints could get Tyler Warren. Kelvin Banks is still out there. Jalen Walker's still out there. Shedeur is still out there. I mean, if you want to, yeah, this is, yeah, because Kelvin Banks, Tyler Warren, Jalen Walker, and yeah, it's going to be interesting here. And will Mel Kiper be completely wrong with his last mock saying that Saints will pick Shedeur? Will that if the Saints pick Nathaniel Shedeur right here, is that a big deal? You know? Yeah. Wait, who? Which guy? Who? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean, he wasn't in the SEC or anything like that, but it'll be I don't know. But you gotta figure if you're the Saints, oh, the pick is in. Yeah, it is. You're right. The concern I have is, I think the Saints probably go Jalen Walker. Well, the big names that are still out there: Kelvin Banks, Tyler Warren, Jalen Walker. I bet you they go with. Um, I bet you they go with Tyler Warren because their tight end, like, the guy that scored all those points a couple of weeks in a row and that got hurt. I think he was thinking about retiring. So I think the Saints go with Tyler Warren. Gun to my head, that's what I'm saying. Although if they got Jalen Walker, I wouldn't be surprised. I would be surprised if the Saints picked Shedeur because there's a reason to mute you. Yeah, yeah, okay, all right. I'll tell you. Yeah, all right, that makes sense. We can do that. That's not a problem. All right. So, wow. Yeah, this. Yeah, Greeny's 100% right. This has not been forecasted. We are off the form here. So nine the Saints. All right, the Saints. As I said, Mel Kiper had nine. Shedeur Sanders. I don't think that's going to be the pick. I think the Saints pick Tyler Warren. But if it's Jalen Walker, I don't think you can be disappointed. He's one of the top players that's still out there. But Tyler Warren could be a difference maker like Bowers was last year. That's why I'm going with it. All right, so they're just talking to him. I'm hopping off and being a speaker of a minute for a minute. All right, so be a speaker. All right. So just to recap while he's talking, the first draft, first pick in the draft was Cam Ward. Travis Hunter went to Jacksonville because the Browns and Jacksonville traded. Then Abdul Carter. Will Campbell went number 4. Number 5, Mason Graham was picked up by the Browns in that trade. Number 6, Raiders got their guy that got their running back, Ashton Ginty. 7, Armand Mambu was picked by the Jets, and the Panthers just picked up Ted McMillan at number 8. So we are looking for who the Saints will pick here. It has been speculated by Mel Kiper that it could be Shedeur. I'm thinking it's going to go with Tyler Warren, but it could very well be. I think Jalen Walker's still out there, a very talented player, linebacker from Georgia. I think it could be Jalen Walker, but I think Mel's talking all about Shedeur right now. So we'll see. Now remember, the one thing about the Saints is they have Derek Carr as their quarterback, and he is what I would label as a mystery injury. They don't really know what it is, or he doesn't really know what it is. And, right, here we go. All right, no way it's Shedeur. All right, I'm not really Banks, Kelvin Banks. How are you getting this, Beto? You you get it first? Yeah, you got Kelvin Banks Jr. Okay, Kelvin Banks. Kelvin is not there, which they're still going to want to interview him, aren't they? But at least he doesn't have to make that like 2 mile walk to the podium. All right, so the Bears are on the clock. I think the Bears take. I think okay. So Kelvin Banks is out. Tyler Warren and Jalen Walker are the two big names that haven't been picked. I think the Bears go with Tyler Warren to help out Caleb Williams. I think it'll make their offense better. They've they've put some money and secured some of their offensive line. So I think they're going Tyler Warren because I've seen the Bears name associated with an offensive player for many weeks now in many mock drafts. So I'm going Tyler Warren for the Bears at number 10. We're they're on the clock right now. The Bears Saints just picked Kelvin Banks from Texas, offensive tackle. I remember I'm so old. I remember when the Rams, St. Louis Rams, that was picked Orlando Pace. That guy, he was one of the biggest guys I've ever seen. The pick is in. I want to know how Beto knows who the pick is about 10 seconds before I do. That's what I want to know. Hmm. Does he have like some sort of satellite that's at the speed of sound or the speed of light? Oh, he's crying. Okay. It's kind of nice. I don't think any of these other guys have cried, huh? There's no crying in football. There's no crying in football. Come on. You know, uh, that movie uh, that Tom Hanks was in with the female baseball players, and he says that to them. There's no crying in baseball. I mean, if you ever watch the end of the World Series, there's always a bunch of people crying when they lose. So when they had that line in the movie, I never understood it because they cry all the time. Here, the pick is in. What are we doing here? Oh God. Okay. What is this? Okay, I'm watching this. This is the problem. It's Warren. What? Who are these two? Am I supposed to know who they are? I don't know who either one of these women are. Oh my God, they can't make this take any longer. They must be making billions of dollars on this. Oh my God, what is this thing with these two folks? Yeah, they're talking about the schedule release. Who cares? Oh my God. Come on, let's get back to football, baby. Yeah. Well, they both look like musicians. Like the one on the right does. Looks like she could bring out a guitar. Okay. Okay, nobody cares. Nobody cares. They want the pick. Okay. Oh, every game revealed May 14th. Nobody's gonna remember this. Nobody's gonna care. Just give us the pick. No, nobody's listening. They want the pick. Yeah. All right, here we go. They could bring out a robot. They could bring out Bears gotta get a tight end. You think the Bears get Loveland and not Warren, Beto? Yeah, I think they get Warren. I mean, Warren, well, I don't care about the schedule release. They could have just made a commercial of that. They didn't just send out these two folks. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nobody cares. Bears got to get. You really think, Beto, that they get Loveland? I think they get Warren. Why are they booing? Because of the Bears? Oh, because they're in Lambeau. They're in Lambeau, and Green Bay hates the Bears. That's why. I think they go with Tyler Warren. I don't think they go with Loveland. But Beto, you've been right all night. I've been wrong all night. So, all right, the pick is in, and you know that they've ironed on the name now. So let's go. Come on, here he comes. He should change shoes. He's had the white shoes on all night. He should change the colors. What? Oh my God. Yeah, they're talking about the bear that died. This guy can't talk. He's been drinking too much, huh? All right. Yes, Steve McMichael, a good guy, great player. Totally get it. He made the Hall of Fame. Ooh, here we go. Vikings trading for Sauce or Ramsey. Okay. I want to see more trades. I mean, I was surprised by the Browns not getting Ginty, Walter Payton. Where are we going with this? Is this a history lesson on the Bears? Because okay, yes, we know you went to Jackson State. Yes. Yeah, you can Google that, you know? You don't have to tell us that. I like Walter Payton. He was one of my favorite players. He really was. Sweetness was awesome. But I don't need his bio right now. Okay. He's the guy on the right with the really high hair. He's the one on the right with the high hair. He kinda looks like Dracula. Let's go, Walter Payton, sweetness. And Ditka didn't let him score a touchdown in the Super Bowl. He says he regrets that. Okay, here we go. Tyler Warren. Tyler Warren. Let's go. Tyler Warren. They picked Loveland. Beto, how do you know this? You know this before everybody else knows this. What is going on here? Something's going on here. He's like the devil or something, Nathaniel. He knows the picks before the pick. Well, he's either at the draft or he's working the draft and he gets a little card that has the name on it. Holy cow. Loveland, I thought for sure they would pick Warren. Wow, that really wow. I wonder why. Okay, wow. Loveland, like Florio had Loveland going 21st. What's that? Yeah, there's something going on. Okay, the 49ers pick is in, and then Dallas. Dallas could go. I mean, I've heard that Dallas probably goes with a wide receiver, so they might be able to get Golden because that's who they've been linked up with. McMillan's already off the board, so they could get Golden as long as the 49ers don't take him. Wow. It's going to be boring for like the next 5 picks. It'll be like, is this guy really going to make a big impact? Dallas at 12 will be interesting. Yeah, Beto, tell us who the picks are because there's something going on. You're like a wizard, dude. You're a wizard and you're scaring me right now. You know, every pick, yeah, Beto, who's Mr. Irrelevant? That's question number one. Question number two is who does Dallas pick right now? Tell us. You know the answer. You've made a deal with the devil or something. This isn't fair. Oh yeah, you have family there. You couldn't stay on the line on TikTok because you have family there. We know what that's code for. You paid someone to get all the pics before they came in. This is crazy. You know, something's going on there. He's he's like a computer hacker. He just didn't tell us. Look at the deer or elk or what? Oh my god, Hmm, those are some. That's some. Okay, commercial. They're making their money. They're making their money. Because really, man, they're lucky they're the NFL because a lot of people wouldn't stay and watch all this nonsense. You know, you really think about it. Yeah, yeah, you would. You're kind of crackling, Nathaniel. I don't know what's going on, but you're like your microphone's cracking. It sounds like you're calling us from the 1930s. Yeah, and that but the MLB's draft is like 25 rounds. Nobody's going to watch. The NFL draft used to be what, like 12 or 14? Now it's 7. That makes sense. People don't have attention spans for like 25 rounds. That's the thing about Major League Baseball. And that's nobody watches it. No, exactly. Nobody watches it. More people will watch the NBA draft than the MLB draft. Well, the NBA is actually the number 2 sport in the US. I mean, it's clear. And I got to tell you, I was trying to watch a baseball game the other day. It's still kind of boring. Like last year, I liked the whole clock thing, but I swear, like they're not paying attention, or they've added 30 seconds to those clocks 'cause it'd be slow again. The NBA's kind of fun because at least in the West, I know you probably don't pay attention, Nathaniel, but in the West, there's a lot of good teams like the Clippers and the Nuggets and Golden State and the Lakers and OKC. It's like, in the East, you kinda have the Celtics and the Cavaliers, really. Oh, look, it's Matthew Stafford and his wife. Was she the one that, was kinda she, lured him into marrying her or something? It was something like she went on a date to make him jealous or something, so yeah, the UFL. Oh god, yeah. People in St. Louis think that the Battlehawks are such a big deal. I'm like, they're a minor league football team. Like, look, I couldn't play minor league football, I get it, but it's not the NFL, there's a big difference. At least they gave the guys new turf. That turf 49ers going defense? You mean? Yeah, I think they'll go defense. Well, he hasn't given us a name yet, though, Nathaniel. He's not giving us a name. I'm waiting for the name. Yeah. He knows who it is. We know that he knows who it is. And I'm calling Goodell tomorrow. I'm calling Roger Goodell tomorrow and saying that there's a hacker in Houston, Texas. That's what I'm saying. I heard that ESPN Bet isn't doing so well. Like they get crushed by like DraftKings. I was kind of surprised by that. Shedeur, look at that bling. He's got dollar signs. He was making money this past year. What is this? Current starting quarterbacks. What? Current starting quarterback. Oh, where they were drafted? 2 of 13. Daniel Jones, 14. Daniel Jones. Is he really even worth it? Daniel Jones isn't even a starter. Is he still with the Vikings? I think he is, actually. Look at he's got a jacket on with a tie and a hoodie. That's such an odd combination. So Shedeur Sanders could go to the Steelers tonight. Where are we at now? We're at number 12. No, 11. Oh my God, we got so far to go. We're only a third of the way done. Holy cow. Come on, the pick is in. They really need to. We're going to be. This is obviously going till at least 10, well, 10 o'clock Central Time, 11 o'clock Eastern. You're going to have to go to bed soon. Although you don't really go to school because you always check your phone. Oh no, what is this? Okay. This is very nice. I like the whole USO thing, the military. This is good. I hope they speed it up a little bit. Oh, okay. Ooh, what? Oh, they didn't really. Okay, so they didn't really know who it was. Okay, because I was going to say they could. You wouldn't want that out there because you can gamble on all this stuff. All right, so let's see. Very nice. They're saying USA. They had the military. Who is the pick? Yes, I agree with you, Commissioner. Yes, you're 100% right, Commissioner. I totally agree. All right, let's go. Who is the pick? That's the most important. That's mean to say, but it is. Here we go. 49ers select Michael Williams. Holy cow. The edge from Georgia. Wow. Okay, they got an edge. Florio had him picking Shamar rather Stewart from Texas A&M, but Michael Williams from Georgia gets the pick. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, that's well they went with defense. Beto was right. Now he didn't give us the name, but he did give us that side of the ball. So I still think he's a wizard or something. Him and Harry Potter must hang out. He's got huge hands, Mel Kiper says. Michael Williams has huge hands. Did he actually measure his hands, or is he just kind of saying that? Yeah, that's an interesting fact. How does he know that he has large hands? I'm assuming he met him, shook his hand, but that's a weird. How do you find that out? That's what because you got to figure Mel Kiper doesn't meet all these guys. He probably goes to a game, sits in the press box. I don't even know what he does the rest of the year, really. He's got big hands. That is really probably somebody wrote that and he just read it and okay, so what are we doing here? Okay, so that was number 11. We have 21 more picks to go. Cowboys are up. I'm get okay, Beto. Oh, Dallas gets Booker. Okay, Beto's back to naming names, Nathaniel. Dallas gets Booker. Tyler Booker, the guard from Alabama. Huh. Wow. So they don't go wide receiver. Ooh, see, I thought for sure that the Cowboys would go wide receiver here. But you're saying, wow, they go guard. Okay. Well, Beto's like 5 for 5 tonight, and I'm like 0 for 5. So I'm going to go with Booker. You know, he's been right. I, there has not really been any shakeups. The Steelers, I'm guessing the Steelers do get um, Shedeur. Okay, Cowboys pick is in. All right. At least Jerry Jones isn't up there. He's not one of my fans. I don't like. I'm not one of his fans. Rather. Okay, Shador. Here we go. 12th pick. Is it Booker? Yep. Dude, how do you know this stuff? Oh, I'm going to totally make your phone blow up tomorrow. You're going to have to tell me how you're getting all this information. Tyler Booker. You have some sort of. You have to have some sort of. These things before they're getting out there. Who's a mock drafter? That's what I'll have to do. Whose mock draft do I have to look at? Where's that NFL mock draft? Let's see. Nope, that's not it. All right, where are we at here? San Francisco Shamir Stewart. No, they had him. Dallas Cowboys McMillan picking a wide receiver. Okay, so who does Miami pick then? Does Miami go defense? I'm all, Miami. I don't think Miami goes wide receiver, right? They haven't lost any receivers. Daniel Barry, happy Thursday to you, Daniel Barry. You're probably on and off real quick. Let's see. All right, he's out. Now they're going to have some silly little interview. This guy is super happy. Good for him. These hugs are some of the longest hugs, man. We should time these. The over under on the Roger Goodell hugs. How much of the night? What percentage of your night has been a Roger Goodell hug? That would be a good prop bet. What percentage of the overall draft will be Roger Goodell hugging someone? All right, he can move some people. Well, he's a guard. I would hope that he, being a first round draft pick, that he can move some people. So, all right, don't forget everybody, hit that follow button, hit that like button. Also, we have a fantasy football draft. If you want to, we have a fantasy football league rather. If you want to join the league, the information it's a Bitly link. It's in my bio on TikTok. It's on my bio on YouTube. And my sidekick, it was Nathaniel. My sidekick is joining us. What do you think of this, Nathaniel? Like it's crazy. That's yeah. I thought a lot of people had the Cowboys picking a wide receiver. And they go with a guard. I understand they want to protect Dak and everybody else, but wow, we're getting a lot of linemen. So I guess the over under for the linemen, I think it was defensive linemen though, but oh, yeah, he did. Look at the chat. Dallas gets Booker. offensive lineman, and he picked it like 5 minutes before they picked it. Something's going on. Like, he's got some inside information. That's why I told him, I said, he's yeah, he's like 5 for 5, dude, or 6 for 6. This is off the charts. It's incredible. He I'm telling you right now, he's hacking into something. He's got a friend that he paid money to. What's it say on his chain? Zoo? No, 7. It looks like a 7S. I don't know what the heck that means. Who's that? Who's that? His dad? Well, I mean, yeah, his dad's crying because probably. I mean, this guy's making so much money now. Delvin, Tyler Booker. You're gonna get a leader. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Dallas gets Booker. Okay, so we have some prognosticators online. We've seen that with Beto. We'd love for you all who's out there listening. I know there people are coming and going to join our fantasy football league. The links are in my bio or descriptions on YouTube and TikTok. This is incredible. This guy's at least he's excited, you know? You need for a guy that becomes like a life changing millionaire to just sort of be open. That would be sad. So he's a cowboy. Boy, you gotta figure the Cowboys gotta have a better season next year. I mean, I can't imagine what that's gonna be like. Okay, here we go. We've gone through 12. We've gone through 12. We have 20 more picks, or we have half of my lifetime to go. Well, what is this ridiculous commercial? What is this ridiculous commercial? George Kittle. Yeah, George Kittle doesn't even. Dude, I don't remember any of those Super Bowl commercials. What was yours? I don't even remember any of the commercials. None of them stuck. I think there was. I don't. Was there? I don't know. There was one I liked. I can't remember what it was. I mean, they're just not that exciting anymore. When you know, 30 years ago, it was like a deal. Like it was real. Like every commercial was crazy cool. But now it's not really that way anymore. Exactly. Exactly. Like about 25 years ago, there was a lot of GoDaddy commercials, and those were famous. I think they had like really pretty women in them or something. Those were a big deal. There was a famous one is the Apple one from the 80s when they introduced Macintosh computer, the Mac. I think it was the Mac. That one was that's like famous in advertising circles. Then when I was like a teenager, they had the Bud Bowl. So they had like bottles of Bud Light playing bottles of Budweiser. That was kind of fun. Then they did something with the frogs. Now they just do the Clydesdales every time, and it's always this sappy, emotional Clydesdales. Like they help each other out, or that they bring Christmas to some family or something like that. And it's not like fun; it's like emotional. So it tugs at a different. Pete Davidson, that guy makes money just making commercials. What a life! Finns might get Grant. Okay, so are they getting Grant, or like what does your hack verse tell you? What does the hack world tell you, Beto? Are they getting Grant or not? Because you've been right on every one so far. I'm the one saying no, 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 no. They're going to go with the offense. I've been wrong every time I've said something that's silly. All right, all right, all right. Let's see. Finns might get Grant. Let's see. We're Kenneth Grant, defensive tackle from Michigan. Probably a good pick for the Finns, actually. They do need defense, I would say. And they got to hope that Tua stays healthy, and they'll be decent otherwise. Wow, that's got to be what 30,000 people. I mean, I'm not good at that. Guessing that. Look at that though. That is huge. It has to be, right? Like filling a football field of people. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Busch Stadium. They're lucky to get 10 people. Yeah, picture being Busch Stadium. Yeah, Busch Stadium's always voted like one of the better stadiums, but they lose to Pittsburgh a lot, which I've been to Pittsburgh. It's not that great. Oh my god! This guy is out betting 1,000 Beto, if you're not, like, hacking something, you should buy a lottery ticket tonight. Because 'cause you're right. You're like 7 for 7 with all of these. I like how they have, like, his high school jersey, and then they have his Michigan jersey. Yeah, and then they'll have him with the Dolphins, the one game he plays. No, that's mean, I shouldn't say that. Alright, so Dolphins at 13. Exactly, exactly. He gets released. Here's a jersey he was wearing when he got released. Um, Colts pick next. Okay, Beto, who did the Warren might land to the Colts. Why are you saying might? So we don't make fun of you as much? Because you know it's not might. You know who these guys are picking. Yeah, I mean, come on. I want to know how you know this. I want to know like what deal you made with some shady. Are you like in the mafia or something? How do you know all this? I mean, seriously. Yeah, I mean, come on. He's right on all of these things. We should ask him, and then we can make a prop bet and win a lot of money. Oh, Finn's might get Grant. Warren might land to the Colts. Yeah, the might. I like that. You think that that's gonna keep us from teasing you, huh? That's not how I work, brother. You might as well just say they are going to get rid of the might stuff. Come on now. Look at that guy. That's a that is a big dude there, man. He's got what is with these photos? What's he doing? He's putting his pinky in his mouth. What is going on? NFL research producer. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, what a difference a year makes. Oh my God. They're all different picks. Duh. It's a whole different group of people, you monk. You God. I mean, come on. Oh, look at how different this is. First 13 picks, 9 offense, 5 defense. One quarterback in the first 13 picks. Come on, man. Just get to the picks. We know the Colts pick is in, and according to our hack man, it's going to be Warren. So Warren, Tyler Warren, just say it, Tyler Warren with the 14th pick in the 2025 draft. The Colts pick Tyler Warren. Come on, we know who it is. Here we go. Right. Oh my God, Beto was right. Beto, Beto, Beto from the crime family. Beto. I don't think Beto. I don't think Beto lives in Houston. I think he lives in New York, and he's one of the 5 families, and he knows who everybody's getting picked. Look at that. Look at that old guy on the right. Oh, someone couldn't give him a more comfortable chair. Come on, he's about 102. He looks like he's gonna fall over. He has like an outside chair sitting down there. They couldn't give him a real seat. Come on. Oh my God. What are we doing here? Oh, man. Oh, hey, look, Beto's right again. Oh, how crazy is that? Beto. You know what, Beto? There's somebody I don't like. Can you take care of him for me? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. We find out that all of a sudden I get a box at my front door with like a horse's head, like from The Godfather. Oh, this is great. Oh boy, Beto. Who knew that Beto was like this mafia guy or hack guy or whatever, anonymous or whatever you want to call it. Jeez, Tyler Warren. Is he like? Yeah, is Tyler Warren like a left what are they showing us? Oh, he was throwing passes with his left hand. I was all confused. Okay, Tyler Warren. I look when Beto said Loveland was going to be picked over Tyler Warren by the Bears or whatever. That's when I knew that I needed someone else to starting my car because Beto was in the mafia. You know, like I'm gonna have to like check my car and get a mirror out underneath it, make sure there's nothing in there. And this guy's connected. You know, if you know what I mean, he's that's what they did in the that old mafia movie. He's connected. He's he's a friend of ours. A friend of ours. Beto's a friend of ours. Yeah, Beto. What's the next pick? Come on, it's the Falcons. They pick. Don't hide it. Embrace it. Embrace your mafioso. I mean, this guy, he probably can tell us who wins the NBA championship. Hey, Beto, who wins the NBA this year? Come on, I want to put the money. Who wins the NHL? Maybe he doesn't do the NBA because too many people are looking at it. But the NHL is not as popular, so you can probably manipulate that easily. Oh, we're watching, and it is going by like paint drying. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, hey, maybe they can tell us. Hey, by the way, Nathaniel, when is that schedule for the NFL coming out this year? May 14th. Hey, at least we remembered it. Now, ask me next week. I won't know. I won't know at all. Hey guys, we're out here today to let you know that the NFL schedule's coming out not today, but on May 14th. Oh my God! Please, please, just pick. Just yeah, they could have just yes, yes, but they had to take 5 minutes and like I even knew who any of those people were. I'm telling you, the one looked like a country, singer waiting for her to take out her acoustic guitar and tell us that it's Monday Night Football. Well, yeah, of course, you know, maybe not that long even. So, I mean, I'm telling you, if you ask me next week, I'm not going to remember that the schedule's coming out May 14th. I just, oh man, okay. It was a 77 All Star ballot or 78. Well, now I'm locked in on that. Now I can't forget it. So I know. At first, I used to get nervous. Now I'm like, okay, I think I remember it actually. Oh, Akon's here on YouTube. Abdul Carter, let's go Giants. Insane pick for them. Couldn't have worked out better. He's the next Micah Parsons. Yeah, you're probably right about that. It was a fantastic Akon. It was a fantastic pick. There's no doubt about that. He should be an impactful player for them right away. So, I think it was a great pick. You know, I think it was a fantastic pick. I think he'll really help them. He may not be rookie of the year. Or do they have like a defensive rookie of the year? He might be defensive rookie of the year. But no, I think he'll be an impact for them. You know? Oh, here we go. Tom Cruise movie that I won't be watching, that I don't care about. Oh, no, I haven't seen that one. What is that? I, there's one with the guy from The Office where I don't know where he's with his sister and they're running around. I don't know. That's on Apple. But I've seen that commercial a dozen. What are you doing, dude? I hear you. What are you doing? Oh, well, no, he's strangling you, dude. That's how they do it. They get piano wire. We're joking, everybody. YouTube and TikTok, it's a joke. Nothing's actually happening. We're saying we're teasing. Oh, Atlanta got to go defense. Okay, Atlanta got to go defense. What does that really mean, Beto? Since you've been 7 for 7, okay, Atlanta goes defense. So, are they going with James Pierce or somebody? Oh God, I can't even. Falcons are. Shedeur, Jalen Walker. Okay, yeah, I would go with Omarion Hampton, Josh Simmons. Yeah, I would say all of that's right. So do you think that Atlanta goes with Walker or Johnson, Beto, or somebody else? They didn't interview offensive players. Look at this guy. He knows who they interviewed. He must have cameras at all of the like offices in the NFL. Yeah. Who's this? That's Jalen Walker. He's probably not too happy because it looked like he was going to go number 8 by the Panthers. Geno Smith. Yeah, Geno Smith was picked in 2013. He's not going to be around much longer. Jimmy Clausen. What a joke. Brady Quinn bad again. Chad Pennington bad. Brett Favre. Yeah, he was good with Atlanta. Picked him. Boomer Esiason, Cincinnati. Dan Marino, Miami. Geno Smith. Jimmy Clausen. God, did he even play? Mills ranked 70, got 48. Yeah. Boomer. What? I know. I have not. They got to show me that they know how to win. Oh, the Cardinals started the season like 3-0, and everyone's like, "Oh my God, they're turning it around. They're hitting instructors so awesome." I'm like, first 3 games of the season, slow down, everybody. They play 162. It was White. What's the White Sox? It was like Seattle or something. I don't know, but yeah, just look it up. We got nothing else to do. We're just watching. I think they have been playing the Braves. Oh, look at that. You see that? Mike Green or Walker is what Beto's saying. Yeah, he has to throw it in like it's an either or. He knows it's Mike Green. I mean, come on, dude. You're trying to make it seem like, oh, I don't know who the pick is because I haven't I haven't threatened people, I'm not in the mafia. I don't know these things. He's been threatening probably the Falcons for days now. Give me your pick now. The Dirty Birds. Oh yeah. Okay. What a great nickname, the Dirty Birds. That's what I want for my team. The Dirty Birds. Oh, here he comes. He can change shoes. Come on. Looks like he's got skateboard. Oh yeah, that's what it was. Oh, they got Jalen Walker. So Beto kind of gave us a turn here. He gave us 2 names. Yeah, he's trying to make it seem like yeah, yeah. He's trying to make it yeah. He's trying to make it seem like it's just random and I'm just picking people. I don't know anything. I've been hacked into every NFL GM's computer. No, no, not at all. I've been threatened every president of football operation. How does it? Man, he got that hack. Oh, he's there. Now, that's what I want to know. How do they get the hat to him? Like, he's obviously not there. Do they have like 20 hats? Like, seriously. Oh, no kidding. Ooh, do you get to keep the other 31 then? You can sell those on eBay. Hey, look, oh, you ever see that? It's digital baseball cards. Like, Top sells digital baseball cards. And I used to do it like every day, like, I don't know, like 7 years ago. And I had decent cards. But then I just stopped doing it because I'm like, okay, this is totally wasting my time. But it's kind of a cool idea. Like if you don't want the physical cards, you get these digital cards, and you can trade them and sell them and all this stuff. But I got to do is mark the price down and just blow them out. What I have like $800 on them, I got to go like 400 or 500, see if they sell because I don't even pay attention. What I would do is I would just give somebody my subscription. I'd I'd say, okay, here's the login information. That's what you're buying. Wow, he has 31 hats to sell tonight on eBay. Pretty good for him. What do you figure? Those hats go for about $30 on eBay? looking at what, $900? Hey, almost a grand on hats. Yeah, what are you looking at my eBay for? Yeah, I got that. I found that Pugopoly. Yeah, you should order more. That Pug is a brand new game I found in the thrift store, and I'm like, okay, it sells for around 20, $30. I got it for like $2. I'm like, okay, I'll flip it. I don't care. Dude, I've been on eBay for like 20 years actually. What? What? Baby Bach? What is that? Oh, what is that? Oh, is that a record? What is that? I don't know. Sometimes I have weird things on there. Well, the one like 10, 15 years ago, Jenna Fisher, or you may not. One of the original receptionists on The Office, she was the blonde receptionist. She's from St. Louis. And in high school, I was actually in a musical with her, and I sold the program to that musical for like $15. Yeah, you never know. Oh yeah, I got to bring that price down. That's ridiculous. I'll try maybe 1,000 on it. See if anybody wants it. Cardinals. I don't know. You have to look. I don't know. I don't remember, dude. I posted some of those cards like 4 years ago, and they just keep re-upping. Okay, Cardinals. Beto. Who do they get? Let's go, Beto. Beto knows all of this. He's like Santa Claus. He knows everything. He knows whether we've been good or bad. Actually, Beto knows whether we've been good or bad. Well, there's Mel Kiper. Mel Kiper always reminded me of the guy like in high school that like got beat up a lot because he liked football, but he didn't play football, and he would annoy the football players. Oh man, last night's game, you scored 2 touchdowns. You had 220 yards rushing. That was great, man. You're like, shut up, Mel. Shut up, Mel. And then like shove him in a locker and stuff. Mel, shut up. We're tired of you. Oh, Matthew Golden, stop annoying us. You're such a dork. Hey guys, are you guys going to prom? I need a date. Hey, Mel, leave us alone, dude. Oh, dude, I heard that next week when you play, their quarterback's actually hurt. You won't be playing their best quarterback. You're like, Mel, just enough. Mel's like the guy who like makes the posters for the team to run through in high school. Yeah, like they crash through the poster. Mel's like, oh, hey guys, look at the art I made this week. Oh, this is great. Oh man, see, we're playing the Vikings, and I have like your foot on top of the Viking. That's what he did, man. Here he goes. Yeah, Walter Nolan. He sounds like a banker. Walter. Oh, look at that. Beto put it in just as the announcement was being made. Beto, we know you had that 5 minutes ago. Quit pretending like you didn't have that. You have given us your tell. It's not like you can't once you go through the looking glass, you can't come back again, buddy. We know that something isn't legit. Oh my god, you can move him around. I hope so. Football, after all, defensive tackle. He's the first Ole Miss first round pick since 2017. Oh, he's got a zip up hoodie. Walter Nolan can be as good as he wants to be. That's what they just said on ESPN. Thanks. That was insightful. He can be as good as he wants to be, or he can be as bad as he wants to be. Oh God, I used to go like 2 hours early. Like they used to open up the gates. Oh yeah, before timeout. Before COVID, they opened up the stadium a lot earlier. Now they only open it up like an hour before game time or something. Okay, at least in St. Louis. They used to open up like 2 hours ahead of time, and I would be there. Sometimes, like, if you went that early, you could sometimes, like, just find a ball in the stands because they were hitting BP and nobody was out there to get them. You know? Like, you might go to the bleachers and find a ball right there. But now I really yeah. What? 1 game? Oh, yeah, but why would they give you a bag of 30 baseballs? What do they think you're gonna do with 30 baseballs? Yeah, okay. And they gave you a bag of balls. What do they think you're like, do they think that, like, you're starting a team yourself? Like, why would you need 30 baseballs? Yeah, well, they apparently did. I will say, though yeah, I would love to. I like the Yankees. I've always liked the Yankees. I have to. I flew over the stadium when there was a game going on once, but uh-oh, uh-oh. Look at you, man. Are you getting a job there when you get older? To do what? What are you doing? Uh, oh, cool. Oh, that's nice. All right. The Bengals pick is in, Beto. Tell us who it is. Come on. You got to figure, though, that it's not going to be a wide receiver since they signed their two wide receivers. And they still, yeah, and they even have Ivanisevic or whatever his name is. Not Ivanisevic. That was a tennis player. I O no, it's IOV or something. I don't know. Um, you gotta, yeah, yeah, something like that. It's probably not gonna be. It's not gonna be. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's not gonna be a running back because Chase Brown did pretty good. It's not gonna be a wide receiver. They have a tight end that's pretty decent. Yeah, but they probably will. They'll probably pick defense though. Well, they might go with an offensive lineman though, because they got to keep Burrow happy and protected. So I can see where they would do that. Really? I mean, I'm not surprised. Yeah, well, they that was a few years ago though. That was a what 4 years ago at least. I mean, Burrow should probably win a championship if Cincinnati can get their you know what together. He should win a championship, but we'll see. I just well, I'm kind of a fan of Cincinnati. I went to the game. I've always kind of liked Cincinnati. I like Burrow. I really like Jamar Chase. I like Chase Brown. I like T. Higgins. I like their team. Now, but I kind of like the fact that I don't really have a team because when I help people with their fantasy teams, it kind of keeps me more objective. You know, then I'm like, oh well, these yeah, yeah. I'm not like, oh well, I really love Joe Burrow. It's like okay, you know, like Joe Burrow at the beginning of the season had horrible numbers, but at the end of the season, like he was on at least one of my teams, and I dropped him like at week 3 or 4, and then luckily no one else picked him up by like week 6, and you know he had turned things around. What? Were you aren't you on TikTok? Are you okay? All right. So what do you think of the draft so far, Ryan? We now have Ryan. Guys, you can talk right here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You don't have to be on camera. What do you think of the draft so far, my son? What What did you think of the trade? Yeah. You think? Were you surprised that the Browns went with Mason Graham? I thought they should have gone offense. What about the Panthers picking up McMillan? Did that make sense to you? Yeah, well, that's what everybody had said, but they do need a wide receiver because Thielen's a little bit older. So, and Tyler Warren now is a Colt. I was surprised that Loveland went with the Bears and they didn't pick up Warren. All right, Commissioner, Bengals pick. Are you watching this? No. Okay. Bengals pick Shamar Stewart. Oh, that was the he was projected to go to Texas A&M edge. They need defense though. Cincinnati does need defense. That's a good pick. Seattle, 18, 19, 20, and then 21. The rumor is that the Steelers will pick Shedeur. Seattle's not going to pick Shedeur, I don't think. Nathaniel, you got any thoughts on that? I don't think Seattle goes with Shedeur because they have the guy from the Vikings. Well, what's the thing? Sam Darnold, and they signed Drew Lock. Yeah, okay. Buccaneers have Baker Mayfield. I don't think they're going to sign Shedeur. I mean, Baker's clearly their guy. And then the Broncos have Bo Nix. I think the Steelers are going to get Shedeur at 21. Well, there's rumors that if Shedeur doesn't go 21 with the Steelers, that he won't be picked tomorrow. And that's good. Oh, you think the Browns taking tomorrow? Yeah, let's see. I think they have they have the first pick tomorrow too. So they have the 33rd overall pick. So yeah, that probably would. I think the Browns might. The Browns have the 33rd and 36th pick. So yeah, they'll probably go with a quarterback. They might get Milrow or one of those guys if Shedeur's already been picked. And I've been hearing good things about Milrow. Have you guys heard anything about him? I've heard he might be even better than Shedeur. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let me see here. 22. We have the Chargers, right? Green Bay, right? Vikings, yes. Houston, correct. L.A. I've heard Shedeur with L.A. But I don't see that happening either with Stafford. Baltimore, 27. Detroit. Now, I will say, I know everybody likes Jared Goff. I'm not a fan. I'm just not really a fan of his. I think they silenced him the last 2 or 3 games that he played. Washington definitely they have their quarterback. Buffalo, yes. Kansas City, yes. But you gotta, Kansas City's not going to take a quarterback. Philadelphia's not going to take a quarterback. So if there's any truth to Rams, the last hope, if Shadeur's not picked by Pittsburgh, the only other hope then would be LA because I know Stafford, sort of the rumor, the thing I'm hearing is that he's not a long term, he's older. I mean, what is he, early to mid 30s, I think. So it would be the only team. Then he would probably go with Cleveland at 33. What are you hearing? I think he'll go to the Steelers too. They need a quarterback, and I think that they have to have given up on Aaron Rodgers, right, guys? I mean, Aaron Rodgers is. I mean, how long are you going to wait for that guy? Who is it? Yeah, that's it. No, Fields went to the Jets, dude. Remember Justin Fields? Yeah, Rudolph. What Rhino said. All right. Oh, now they're throwing all the commercials at us, guys. That's exciting. Okay, so there was no other picks though. We're still at 17. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. So Seattle offensively, Seattle could go with a wide receiver. I can see that. Oh, I keep forgetting about Cooper Kupp. Never mind. You're right. You're right. You're right. Could they go for a running back? They'll probably go. They'll probably go for some linemen. I'm telling you, linemen are always the same bet in the draft. Okay, let's see. Seahawks. Mike Florio is saying linebacker. Uh-oh. Oh, Broncos are 20th. Yeah, I would agree with that. I think that would be a good pick for them too. They need a running back. He's a big dude, and he should be able to. Okay, Seahawks getting Zabel. That's what Beto says, and Beto is 7 for 7. Carolina Tommy, let's go. We got Tet, baby. You are right, man. You got to be excited. Your wide receivers, and now you have running backs. You have Chuba and Rico Dottle. So your offense is looking really good. And Bryce Young, he's going to have a much better season. All right, here we go. Seattle, right? Yeah. Zabel, man, Beto's like 8 for 8. He's either in the mafia, he either hacks. Yeah, it's Zabel. Yeah, you doubt the great Beto? Come on. I heard next year they're going to hire Beto and get rid of Mel Kiper. I'm just saying. That's what I've heard. That's the speculation. I want to know how. I want to know what he's doing. He's obviously is is he on Twitter and it's like some guy saying, okay, the rumor is this because that happens. I'm not on Twitter right now because I would probably be lost in all that. But somehow he's getting all of that. Carolina Tommy Tet baby. Yes, I've said that twice now, but yes, it's exciting though. When you really support your football team and you get a player that you think will make an impact, especially first round picks, second round picks, third round picks. Those are guys that have a very good chance of starting. You get beyond that, and they're not necessarily always ready for prime time. All right, Beto. Seattle got Zabel. Who will the Buccaneers take? Yeah, he's a Jaden Daniels fan. Although he got a Tua jersey. He wanted a Tua jersey. He didn't get the Jaden Daniels jersey, but he got a Tua jersey. So that's his second favorite. And he just likes the name and he likes the color, I think, of the Dolphins. He doesn't have an official team. We both really don't have official teams. But Gray Zabel. Well, no, neither one of us are big Chiefs fans. Ryan doesn't even like the Chiefs. Like I at least rooted for them last year, but I sort of realized I'm done with the Chiefs. Like I'm just done with the Mahomes and the Kelseys. I'm tired of hearing about Jason and Travis and I think that's why I'm going with Cincinnati. I'm all in on Cincinnati, although I shouldn't say that because I still want to be objective when I make my picks. What is this commercial? This is depressing. Okay, so Buccaneers are next. Thoughts on Mikel to the Niners? I think it's a great move. I mean, what? Well, Loveland and Warren are out. Those were the two biggies. Yeah, I think they go defense because they need defense. I think Williams was the Buccaneers. They gave up a lot of points. I don't remember that, but you're probably right. They gave up a lot of points. So they lost to the Falcons. Remember? They lost to them twice. I'm guessing they're going defense. The but Callum, to your point, or who's saying this? Bucks? Oh, Bucks go Jahad Campbell. Yeah, that that makes sense. And I would say, Jack, I know you had something else you were getting at. Thoughts on the Niners? I think the Niners getting defense is a good idea. I mean, hopefully for the Niners' sake, CMC will come back. Although, well, Nathaniel's not lying, but I know that he will never pick McCaffrey ever again. He picked him, and that was a disaster last year. Okay, C. Frank is saying on TikTok that Guka goes to the Texans. Yeah, I can see that. I know that our buddy Beto, who knows everything in advance, he was hoping that Egbuka will go to Houston. So I think a lot of people will be happy with that. I think the Steelers get Shedeur, the Buccaneers. Buccaneers probably go defense. The Broncos probably go Hampton for a running back. Steelers probably go Shedeur. I'm not saying I'm going to be right with any of these. These are just my guesses. Chargers, do they go wide receiver? Do they need a running back? No, they got Najee Harris. So they're probably going to go defense or maybe a wide receiver, right? Because yeah, because all they had was Lad McConkey. What's that? I think they, yeah, Aaron Rodgers, Ronnie Brown. No, man, some of these names, yeah, they got him still. Yeah, I mean, Aaron Rodgers is better than all those guys that they're playing in ESPN right now. Okay, let's see. Let me go through the numbers here. Buck's gonna go Igbuka. Uh-oh. Buck's going, what? Wait a second. They need another wide receiver? Okay, I'm not doubting you, Beto, but I'm surprised that they would go another wide receiver. They have three good wide receivers already on the books. They have Godwin, uh, Evans, and McMillan. I'm trying to think of Evans. For some reason, Evans and Johnson, I always want to say the other name. The Buccaneers, their pick is in. I don't know. This guy has everything right. He's been right every time. I'm telling you, he's in the mafia. No, I'm telling you, he's either made a deal with the devil, he's a hacker, or he's in the mafia. And Nathaniel Nice, Nathaniel lives in New York. We're guessing the mafia. So I'm going to have other people start my car. Pick is in. They're going with a wide receiver. They're going to trade somebody then, or somebody's retiring. Wow, they already have three good wide receivers. Hold on, they're picking them now. Yeah, they got him. Vito's 100% correct. He's like 9 for 9 or something. Dude, what is going on here? And don't just, oh, I'm getting lucky. I'm guessing really well. Yeah. Oh, that's nuts. Yeah, exactly. And mine is really big. So, yeah, you're really, oh my God. Can somebody tell me why the Buccaneers picked another wide receiver? Yeah. And you just signed Godwin. Like he was a free agent. He has. But well, Godwin and Evans are older, but I guess. I mean, well, yeah, but you're paying a lot of money to you save that draft for fourth or fifth round guys, right? Or third round even. Not your first round. You have four you have four wide receivers and one paying the one guy who's never played in the NFL a lot of money. Oh my God. What is going on with Tatum? Now I'm all like, he's a wizard. He set a spell on all of us. You better watch what you eat. Well, they were injured, and I do think Evans could retire, but there hasn't been any news that he's retiring. Now, if he retired, that would be fine. I still think they should have gone with defense. Uh, Now I'm beyond shocked. Beto's scaring me now. Like, like I'm not really, I don't pray the rosary a lot, but I might have to get a rosary out tonight. And this is, he's got a little voodoo doll or something. The Broncos. Now Beto's going to say the Broncos select quarterback Shedeur Sanders. I'll be like, why do they pick Shedeur Sanders? They have Bo Nix. Oh, another commercial. Now we're getting a pick a commercial, a pick a commercial. Yeah, just like when you watch a movie on like regular over the air stations, and the first hour of the movie there's like four commercials, and the last hour there's like 40. Oh, he's got two crosses. Dun, dun, dun. I'm telling you, dude. I'm going to fall asleep with one eye open, brother. I don't know what spirits he's unleashed. Yeah, Beto, you should. Beto, what should be our next prop bet? Come on, man, let's go. Let's make, look. If you got the information, let's make some money on this. Come on now. I mean, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers just drafted a fourth wide receiver. Oh my goodness. I'm so confused. Caleb, here's the deal. Beto, who's on the chat, is like 9 for 9. He tells us the team and who they're going to pick before the pick is made, and he's been right 9 or 10 times out of 9 or 10 times. Like he's perfect. He's betting 1,000. Like we would already elect him in the Hall of Fame before he retired. That's how good he is right now. All right. So like he's scaring us. So we made jokes that he's in the mafia. We made jokes that he's a wizard. We made jokes that he's a hacker, and then everything else in between. So somehow he's getting all the information. It can't be. My son said he checked something, and they're not giving out information. So, well, the teams don't check beforehand, but it's got to be like on Twitter or something. He could be doing that. I'm telling you, he's like a savant. He's Rain Man. He's the Rain Man of NFL drafts. I'm telling you, Mel Kiper, you better watch out. You got Beto. Next year, Nathaniel, we should pool our money and then see what Beto's picks are, and then have sign up for one of those online gambling sites early and put the money on. Of course, next year he won't get anything right. Yeah, but next year he's not going to get anything right. That's how it's going to work. Just when we thought that we could make money on it, it'll go the other way. Yeah, exactly. Oh my God, they're making their money back now. We're getting a bunch of commercials, huh? So we have what 12 picks? Yeah, Beto. Who did the Broncos pick? Beto, you're still there. I know some of this is dwindling. My numbers tonight are so. Oh, Beto's not responding. Maybe they. Da, da, da. The CIA showed up. Shedeur Sanders, Will Johnson, Amari and Hampton. I think the Denver Broncos pick Hampton. Well, it could be. Oh, Callum says Broncos take Hampton, but Callum, you've not been right 10 out of 10 times. We'll take yours with a grain of salt. We need Beto to join, and Beto, you need to tell us: is it going to be Hampton like Callum is saying? Broncos going Brown. Holy cow! Brown. Brown. Booker Brown. Oh my God, Brown. Brown who? Cornerback. Why are they doing cornerback? They clearly need a running back. No, I'm not doubting it. I just well, they should go with Hampton. Brown who? Will Johnson. Look, Beto's saying Brown. Beto's been right on the money. Maybe here we go. Today, Barron. It's gonna be Brown, Caleb. Here we go. Commissioner. Oh, oh god. Yes, make a wish. Okay, we get it. Serious things. Oh, he's yeah. Beto's now saying, "Oh, it could be Jade or whatever his name is." Yeah, he's trying to make it seem like he's just guessing. Yeah, it could be. It could be. I've been right 10 out of 10 times, but I don't know what I'm doing. I'm the Rain Man of the NFL draft. The Denver Broncos. That's a cool wish. I bet you. I wonder what the commissioner. I wonder if the commissioner was a jerk to him. Like, kid, come here, kid, go away. Don't shake my hand. No autographs, kid. This is Make a Wish kid. Like, was he a jerk or was he nice? Oh, was he right? Yeah, Beto's right. It was Brown. Oh, Jade Barrett. Oh, okay. Oh, that's interesting. We just found something out, guys. Beto is getting these names verbally because Brown and Barron sound alike, but they're not really spelled alike. I mean, besides the B in the end, he's getting them from someone calling him. So I'm probably right with the fact that he has an insider who's getting the cards and giving him a call. It's the mafia all over again. Yeah, well, yeah. What it is the guy gets the card and he goes, um, and Beto took it as Brown, and that's what's going on. We're on to you now, Beto. And nobody's picking offense anymore. Everybody's picking linemen or defense. Am I streaming? Am I what? I'm going to try to go live. Am I streaming what? I don't know. They don't have a draft on Sunday. The draft is Friday, Saturday, and tomorrow's 2 rounds. It can't go this long, right? Like, one round tomorrow can't be this long. I mean, I don't know that I could make it tomorrow if it was six hours of drafting. Oh my god! I would just I would let Beto and his mafia group, take care of me at some point. Beto is getting a call. Dre's is in the house. What's going on, Dre's? Yo, 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 Dre's is in the house. We are all Dre's. Here's the story. I don't know if Callum's still there or not. Beto, who's been on a lot, probably know him or you recognize the name. He's 10 for 10 picking the draft picks. He picks them before he tells us who they're picking before they're picked. So something is going on. My guess is he knows the guy getting a little piece of paper from the team, and while he's walking, once he gets the piece of paper, before he walks it to the NFL commissioner, calling Beto and giving him the name. Now Nathaniel, I think, thinks that Beto's in the mafia. My son who's here thinks Beto hacks other people's computers. We're all trying to figure out what's going on. But he is 10 for 10, which, and I'm not making this up, better than Mel Kiper. Yeah, I think the Steelers, look, watch, Steelers get Harmon. Oh my God. Lock it in, Steelers get Harmon. Oh my God. That's what Beto's saying. No, I just saw his name. Wait, are you saying Hampton? Harmon. Oh, Derek Harmon, the defensive tackle. The Steelers are taking a defensive tackle. They have a good defense. I'm not disagreeing with you. Dre's is saying Steelers take Sanders. Dre's, on paper, that's the right choice. Beto is 10. But let me tell you this right now. Beto's 10 for 10. I have questioned all of his picks because they've been crazy. Like, they just said the Buccaneers pick another wide receiver. I said, why do they need another wide receiver? He's been right 1,000% or 100%. Let's see, Callum. I'm telling you right now, he's going to be right. It's going to be It's gonna be Harmon. Oh my god, he's not gonna go till tomorrow. It's gonna be Harmon. Beto's not been wrong. What is going on? This is dude. Calum Dreys, if you're still there, Beto is 11 for 11, and he's picking people that are like off the form. Like everybody thought it would be Shedeur, everybody thought it would be this. He's getting every single one of these correct. I don't know what's going on. Maybe he knows somebody in Vegas. This is just bizarre. Wow. Why did they pick a defenseman? Someone on defense. They have a good defense. Oh my God. Beto is 100%. He hasn't missed one. Now, a couple times he'll give us two names, but one of those names is always correct. It is the weirdest thing in the world. From Oregon. Okay, Beto, who did the Chargers pick? We all want to know now. This is well, yeah, but who knows? Are are they going to go with the defense? This is this is this is you know what? We're in like the twilight zone. We're like in another dimension. I think. Like seriously, I've never seen anything like this before. He's he's more right than anybody else. Wow. Shedeur's not going today. He's not getting picked up unless like the Chiefs pick him up or like the Bills go. I don't think the Bills are going to get him. I don't think the Commanders are going to get him. The Lions maybe. The Rams there was talk. I kept hearing that like the Commanders might get him or he was going to get. Or you know what? The Giants might trade up to get him. I did hear that. Like the Giants might trade up into the 20s to get him. Wow. This is nuts. Yeah, we're doing one pick, one commercial. One pick, one commercial. Okay, Chargers get oh now he's keeping us hanging. Beto, this isn't even fair anymore. You have some deal with the devil. Golden maybe. No, Callum's saying that. So that's Callum, we love you, Callum. We love you. But if it doesn't come from Beto, it's not 100%. All right, Chargers get. Come on. You are really, really, really killing us. What do we got? What do we got?
That does like have a connection to this.
And it's he gets it quicker. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's either that or he has a feed that's like 2 minutes before everybody else. Dre's, Derek Harmon. The Steelers take. Well, he could definitely be in the mafia. Oh yeah, yeah. He's threatened me several times. It's awful. Because if I lose this week, I'm gonna take away your. I don't know somebody. I'm gonna make Zoe go to Kent State. Oh wait, she already goes there. Uh, let's see. Man, this is freaky. What Sanders is going to fall out of the? Yeah, I think Sanders is going to fall out because look at it. We have the Chargers, Green Bay, Minnesota, Houston. He might get picked by LA because Stafford's older. Baltimore, the Lions. See, I think the Lions should pick the quarterback. I'm not in love with Goff, but whatever. Then you have Washington, Buffalo, Kansas City. You got to figure Mahomes. What is he like? 29. He's got probably at least 4 or 5 good years left. And then the Eagles. I mean, Jalen Hurts is younger than Mahomes at 26. I kept hearing at 29, but my guess is somebody like the Giants. But let's get the Giants pick number two. Let's see when they pick. Oh, the Giants are number two tomorrow. But I heard they might move up to get in front of the Browns that pick number one tomorrow. It'll be interesting. Rams probably take him. That's what Dre says. Rams could go Jackson Dart. Yeah, they could. They could go Milrow. Somebody could. What's your opinion on Jake trading up and taking Hunter? I think it's a great move. I think he was. I really do think he was the most talented player out there. You know, I just, I just, the one message I kept hearing over and over and over by a lot of former players is it's not necessarily what number you're drafted at; it's what team picks you up. I just don't know if Jacksonville is the best available place for Hunter. I just think that their offense is. I just think the team is really bad. And Cleveland's really bad, but they have some things to hang on to. But they need a quarterback, and I think it was a good move. Though I think it made them better. But the Browns get a first round pick from them next year. Okay, Stanley, what's up? How are you? You're a Giants fan. Okay, yeah. I think in the second round the Giants had the second pick. I think the Browns might pick Shedeur if he's available tomorrow. That's why I think the Giants might trade up to get him. But maybe they'll go with somebody else. Yeah, yeah. Well then they signed Flacco in the offseason. They just signed him, so but I don't even know that Watson's gonna be able to play this year. I don't even know that he can start or be a backup. Yeah, Pickett isn't all that good. I think well, it's kind of like the Giants kind of picked backup quarterbacks with Winston and Wilson. That's why I think the Giants need to pick up a quarterback because those guys aren't the future of that team. Who's that? Yeah. Oh, I think so. Yeah. I think Genty. Yeah, I think Genty's going to be a lot of fun. I think that was a great pick by the Raiders. I was a little surprised that the Panthers. I guess I wasn't that surprised, but the Panthers were tied to Jalen Walker for weeks. They ended up getting McMillan. So yeah, who? Let's see, Beto. If you're out there, who do the Chargers get? Hudson is out for the season. Yeah, that's what I thought. Who do the Chargers take? Yeah, that's the big question. Hold on, yeah, I would assume that they would go with a wide receiver, but we have been we've been kind of assuming those things, and we've been off. Like I had no idea. I really didn't think Tampa Bay would pick another wide receiver, but yeah, they need. Well, they're okay. I have them at 18 seconds. So all right, yeah. Well, the one year the Minnesota lost their pick. They waited too long. Yeah. Well, that happens. Oh, the pick is in. Okay. Wow. The pick is in. All right, we'll see who the Chargers pick in about 5 minutes. What else you got there, Stanley? Do you like the draft so far tonight? Are you surprised there's yeah. Do you think who do you root for, Stanley? Giants, okay. That's right. So are you happy with the quarterback situation right now with the Giants? Yeah, I got you. I would agree with that. Yeah, yeah. I think Shedeur might be picked tomorrow if the Giants don't move up. I think the Browns might try to get him. I mean, the Browns Watson, I don't think is going to play next year. So Jacksonville what? Say that again. Well, I think they'll put it like if he plays defense all the time, they'll put him on some plays offensively, and I think they'll do that the other way too. They'll if he's more of a wide receiver, they'll put him in some defensive plays, like third down and long or something like that. They'll have him ready for those because he said that if he doesn't play 2 days, he doesn't want to play football. Now we'll see if he means that, but about 2 or 3 weeks ago, that's what he said. So we'll see. Okay, Chargers pick is in. Do we think it's a wide receiver? What does Beto say? Hampton. Bolts getting Hampton. Beto says Bolts are getting Hampton. So the Bolts are getting Omari and Hampton. See, Stanley Beto, who's on our chat, has been, yeah, he's been right all night on his picks. So we just listen to him. Beto, is Shedeur gonna go to the Giants tomorrow? Let us know if you know. He probably doesn't know that far out in advance because we're all guessing how he knows the answers. What's that, Stanley? Yeah, yeah, you do. Yeah. Well, you're right. I could. I'm just trying to think. Green Bay doesn't need a running back. They don't need a tight end. They don't need wide receivers. They need defense, probably. They need. You think they need? They threw to like 4 different wide receivers. The Packers. Okay, I got you. Okay, Minnesota. What do they need? They got signed Aaron Jones. They have great wide receivers. They have a tight end that they like, and Hawkinson or whatever. So they could go defense. Uh huh. Yeah, Beta was right again. He's 11 for 11. Chargers have not years. Yeah, but I don't. People. Yeah, the Chargers. I think signed Najee Harris. Yeah, they signed Najee Harris. The Steelers have what? Warren, isn't Warren your guy, the running back? Yeah, Steelers have Warren now. I think they liked him better than Najee. Green Bay needs to go. Yeah, that's what everybody was saying. So I was just always. I thought Najee would put up bigger numbers. He never did. I thought the Broncos. I mean, the Broncos got a quarterback. I thought for sure they were going to go with a running back. They need a running back, but yeah, they really do. That's the big hole in their offense. Is the run. They have no run game. Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true. Oh, Dre's was all right. All right, Dre. Oh, no, wait. Here we go. Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at? I'm still. Hey, Dre's, what's up, my man? Not much. How are you? What are you thinking about this draft? What do you like? What don't you like? Okay, okay. Where do you think he ends up? Okay. What do you think? First first pick next round, round two? Yeah. That's kind of what I'm thinking. That's why I'm thinking if the Giants are going to get him, they're going to probably have to trade up into this round to get him. So if Green Bay trades down, the place will erupt. Yeah, it will. You know something? Beto's saying this. So does Green Bay? Yeah, yeah. So yeah, yeah. So who do they trade down for? The Giants? No, I don't think they trade down for the Giants yet. Yeah. Come on, Beto. Come on, Beto. What? How did you get this information? Oh, same thing. Okay. If yeah, exactly. Well, in the mafia, you never talk. No, you can't be a snitch. There's no witness protection if he tells us. He does voodoo or something. All right, Dre's. Who's your team, Dre's? Oh, so you're happy. I mean, are you happy with the hunter? Yeah, you got to be happy. He's the best. He was the best athlete in the draft. So that's awesome. Yeah, they did. They gave him the first round next year. Yeah, right. Yeah, they did. Oh, the second. Yeah, the second round pick. Yeah, you're right. You're right. They did. That's a big one. That's a big one. Yeah. Well, the Jags. How are they looking running back wise? Is anybody? They don't really. What's that? Yeah, but he didn't have a great season, and Tank Bigsby or whatever. None of the running backs had a good year. Brian Thomas Jr. was their big offensive breakout last year. Yeah. Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, no doubt about it. Oh yeah, I got you. Yeah. No, they did. Well, they have like a president and a GM. You don't make any money if you own Green Bay. You just paid the money. It's almost like you invested, but you don't get any owners. You really don't get any ownership because I don't think they make. I don't think the fans who own Green Bay, technically speaking, make any money off them. I think it's more. It's like a nonprofit organization that was saved by the city, and a board, I think, sort of hires and fires. I think Yeah, you know how like an owner of a team makes billions of dollars off the NFL team? I don't think the citizens of Green Bay make any money. He's just saying if they trade down. Well, yeah, that's true. Beto, what's the pick for Green Bay? Beto, you were just posting that. They have a decent defense. Yeah, but they threw to four different wide receivers last year. Yeah, I guess that's true. Oh, Matthew Golden, that would be a good pick. I can see that from Missouri, Matthew Golden. And with the Burden is yeah, that's And with the 23rd pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Green Bay Packers select Nathaniel Sampson out of Manhattan, New York. Wait, you live in the Bronx, right? Where do you live? Bronx. Yeah, baby. The Bronx are burning. Well, yeah, there's a 30 for 30 called the Bronx is burning or something. Who do they take? Do we know yet? Who's he coming out with? Was oh, okay. He said probably Golden, which means he's Golden. Whenever, yeah, Golden. Yeah, gonna be Golden. Yeah, he's the Yeah, you think that guy's a billionaire? Look at his tie. It's older than me. That guy probably makes like $52,000 a year. I'm teasing about that, but he's definitely not a billionaire. Oh, why so? Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. That's a good idea. Yeah. He's welcoming us. It's the 23rd pick. What's this guy doing? Come on now. It's he just welcomed us as the 23rd pick. We've been here. Oh, here we go. We're the oldest team. Yeah, we're named after meat packers. Oh, we're owned by our fans. We wear cheese on our heads. Oh, come on. Our colors are green and yellow. Probably golden. Beto is, well, it just popped up again, but it's there. So it's going to be golden. Okay, who are the Vikings? I'm so confused now. Beto has my head spinning. Oh, you heard it? Well, that's what Beto's saying. Probably. Is he still talking? Oh, that's what they picked. Is he? Okay. Oh, hey, Maggie Golden. Hey, Beto is Beto is still batting 1,000. I'm telling you right now. It's a good thing Pete Rose is dead because he'd be worried if Beto played baseball. And this guy gets a hit on every one. Look at that. That is ooh. That that. Look at his suit, man. I couldn't pull that off. I could have never pulled that off. Yeah, I'm watching it on my computer. I have three computers. I have two computers and three overall computer screens, dude. I'm all dialed in. Yeah, that's pretty much what I have. You're right. Yep. Hell, I'm probably. Oh, Beto, probably golden. Oh, oh. I'm gonna pretend like I don't know for sure. Oh. Okay, Beto. Minnesota's got 5 minutes. Give it to us. Give it to us. Give it to us. Dre's. It's golden. Yeah, Dre's knew it. I'm telling you. Go, Pack, go. Now we have 7 wide receivers. Now, what do they say? Oh, it just says Green Bay underneath it. Is that what it says? Green Bay, Green Bay? That's lame. They should have like cheese. Like, we're cheesy. We're cheesehead. Is he gonna is he gonna hug the president and the CEO? He's like, yo, what up? He didn't hug the president that way. The guy who's gonna actually pay his checks. Ooh, the Vikings pick is in. The Vikings select. Oh, Nathaniel, that's the first time we've seen a jersey in a while, isn't it? They must have. Oh, he's done one. I'm telling you, Nathaniel, that's that's the first time that they must have been making mistakes, or maybe they didn't have the right jerseys or something. Yeah, they only do the easy last names. Like I don't know how to spell that one. Yeah, and then stop giving them out. Yeah, and well, we don't know that for sure. They were showing everybody's jersey. They handed him the jersey, couldn't see the back of it, and we never saw his jersey again. Nathaniel and I both said that they probably spelled Dempsey wrong and didn't want to show it. Oh, what is now they get the mic? Okay, come on now. This is long enough. I thought the Oscars were long. I don't even watch the Oscars. I thought the World Series in 7 games was long. Holy cow! That was a warm welcome. Yeah, it feels great. Their hat is the lamest. It says Packers Green Bay. It doesn't have any like slogan. Oh, come on. Noggin hats. What the heck is that? Hold on, Trace. Tyler Warren was picked at number 14 by the Colts, Trace. It's what now? It's a 2 foot hat that says what? Okay. Now I do want to know who makes the hats that like go backwards. Like has the word spelled backwards or like mirror image. Like everybody has those hats where it's like flipped in a mirror. So it's all backwards, all the letters and everything. What do you think about the Bears pick? I think the Bears did great. I thought Tyler Warren was as a better tight end, but they picked Loveland. Good for them. They must feel like he's better. I had a good feeling that the Bears would pick offense, and I guess I was correct about that. I've been way off over the last like 10 picks though. Like I thought for sure that the Steelers would pick Shedeur. I thought for sure that um uh well let's see here. That was a big one. Oh, I thought the Broncos would pick a running back. They didn't. I thought the Broncos would pick Hampton. I thought the Steelers would pick Shedeur. So yeah, I think the Bears did good. I think they really did. Donovan Jackson. Donovan Jackson, Beto saying is Minnesota, the guard from Ohio State. Oh, it is. They just announced it. No, the pick is in. It'll be Jackson. What? But you know what though? They do need they do need some offensive line. I mean, what's his face? Sam Darnold was running for his life those last couple of games. All right. Hold on. Oh wow. Oh yeah, I've seen those. Yes, I've seen those. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. Yeah, yeah. Oh, and then you have the upside down STL. Yeah, the hats that are big. That's funny because what back in like 1982, I went to opening day with the Cardinals, and I had a hat that like went out to here. It also doubled as a seat cushion, so the back of the hat was open like a visor, and you could put it on your seat like this, and it was all open, and you could sit on it. But it was red. It was red foam, like spongy foam, that said Cardinals on it, and it was big like that. So I was a trendsetter like 40 years ago. 43 years. Oh my God. 43 years ago. Jeez. I told you the Giants were trading up. Uh, I know, but who was 25 before? Hold on, I'll tell you in a second. It was the Texans. It was the Texans. I thought the Texans won it at Duca. I don't know what the trade was yet. Okay, well, tell us in a second. I think the Giants are going with Shedeur. I think that Mr. Bag the Money. Has there been any guest announcers? Uh, Mr. Bag, if you want to jump on, you can. There's an Instagram account saying draft picks early. Caleb found it. Jackson Dart is what Caleb, Caleb, Caleb or Caleb? I guess it's Caleb. 100% Jackson Dart. It's not Shedeur. I don't know. Look it up. I'm sure you can Google it. Okay, what is the Instagram account, Callum? What's the Instagram account? How does he know it beforehand? He must work for it or somehow be there. And then, you know what? If you're there, you probably do get it almost a minute early. Jackson Dart. What is this? Jackson Dart, Ole Miss. What? I'm confused. Why were they showing what is going on? No, New York's on the clock still. Jackson Dart had some meltdown. Wow. Shedeur does go day two. Oh, guys, do you remember a month ago they had Shedeur in the top three? I know. Here, Marcelo. What's up, Marcelo? Woo, woo, woo. Hey, Marcelo. I know. Don't for, we have a fantasy football league. I want you to join. The information is in my bio. The link to it. Just hit the link and join me. doesn't cost anything. Sanders to day 2 is crazy. Yeah, that's what it looks like right now. Well, let me check. Callum, do you have the Instagram account? What do you think with the Bears pick? I did that. Howard Jackson has the beginning guest announcers. You can join. I already said that. What's the Instagram account, Callum? Is he still there? Yeah, Callum, what's the Instagram account? It's Dart. Beto's saying it too. Sanders today too is crazy. Wow. Jackson Dart. Wow. This is this is pretty odd. I gotta admit, it's pretty odd. I heard a lot of people saying that they thought the fact that Sanders was dropping so much. Yeah, it's crazy. I heard that a lot of people are saying it's because like GMs and people in football don't like his dad, Deion Sanders. He was. I've heard that too. Yeah, I've heard that too. The bad attitude, they don't want to deal with Dion, and then they also said that some people might be getting back at Dion, like they don't like Dion, so they're spreading negative rumors and such. But yeah, well, I mean, his dad was really good, but his dad was kind of his dad did kind of annoy me back in the day. I mean, he was very. I mean, he referred to himself as prime time back then, and he calls himself Coach Prime. I mean, it is a little annoying, but I just find it funny now. Wow, Jackson Dart went over Shedeur Sanders, and Shedeur went. He he worked out like last week with the Giants, but I guess to your point, maybe it was the Giants who said his interview was bad. Wow, and football is there's a lot of drama. There's a lot of. It would be kind of fun to know. I mean, we're not going to know. It would be fun to know what's going on in these war rooms because you know that like all this stuff's coming out. Wow, Jackson Dart by the Giants, not Shedeur. So let's see. Do we think that Shedeur? Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. What? Oh, well, yeah. We already know you got to trade. It's not going to be Shedeur. It's going to be Dart. Okay. No, not officially. Well, how are they getting? They must be there, or they work for the company, or yeah. All right. I wonder if it's going to be like that tomorrow night. All right. What? Yeah. Yeah. No, that you're right about that. I still think the Tampa Bay one's kind of odd because you had three wide. I didn't think that that was like a necessity at this point. But all right, here we go. Jackson Dart. Right, Brian? Here we go. Jackson. Yeah, they already have it on ESPN as Jackson Dart. Yeah, they already had it on ESPN for Jackson Dart. I wonder how early ESPN. Yeah, the TV's behind because the Falcons looks like there was a trade for 26. It looks like the Falcons there was a trade. Yeah, the Falcons. The Falcons traded with the Rams. The Falcons traded with the Rams. It says on ESPN the Falcons had the 26th pick. Technically, the Rams had the 26th pick. So now the Falcons. Well, the Falcons aren't going to get Shedeur because they have Penix. No, I guess. Well, guys, they probably want to, but they probably want alignment. I mean, think about it. They want Penix to be protected. I mean, that's what I would think. Wow. Los Angeles trades picked Atlanta. it's kind of, I don't know. Here we go. Draft diamonds. Twit draft. What? Falcons traded up. Twit draft diamonds. Twitter draft diamonds. What? It's Dart. Falcons traded. Are you saying Twitter draft diamonds is the site on Twitter? There's draft diamonds. Is that it? Well, now everybody's finding out. Draft diamonds. What? What? Yeah, draft diamonds. Oh, come on. What? 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 Draft. What has to be? Official Twitter of Draft Diamonds, faith-based scouting consultant. What? Faith-based? Falcons select James Pierce. Oh, this guy does have it. Falcons select James Pierce. Wow. Let's see, Pierce. James Pierce, Edge, Tennessee. That makes sense. Because they actually, Mike, no, they picked somebody at 15. They picked, yeah, they got Jalen Walker, and now they traded up, and they're going to get Pierce. Oh, this is kind of interesting now because TV's behind, but now I know that they picked James Pierce. Here's what's funny about Draft Diamonds, and I'm not trying to be mean. They're a faith-based scouting consultants, okay, and that's great. They're faith-based, but they're giving us the picks before the NFL probably wants them to. So is that a sin? I don't know, but Falcons like James Pierce. Falcons, yeah. Rams trade pick 26 and 101. I don't know, making $1 million. Who knows? Jackson Dart. Wow. Okay. Daniel Jones. That was a bad pick. Philip Rivers. Oh, Philip Rivers was. Oh, he was traded for Eli Manning. Yes, that's right. Okay. Let's see what do they have now. Draft. Look at Beto getting all this. We are reaching out to the 6. Ravens are on the clock. Okay. Yeah, we know that. This is so bizarre. It has to be somebody who's there who gets it, and they know that since it's live, it's going to be like 2 minutes before everybody else sees it in the country, right? I mean, oh yeah. Well, you gotta figure, Ryan, that they're pushing it out. Pierce. Yeah, these guys they had Pierce. Well, they're saying 1 minute ago, but it was more than that. Let's just see. Okay, so they just said James Pierce. That was 2 minutes ago. So they're 2 minutes ahead here. Okay, so let's see what we got here. No sound detected. Oh, check your audio settings. All right, so we've been doing this for like 3 hours. I'm getting stir crazy. Ravens are on the clock. Give us the pick, dude. I'll finish the draft, dude. I'm finished. But my head is about. Yes, I do believe you're right. Unless I did do a couple baseball games, but I don't think they went over 3 hours and 18 minutes. Okay, yeah, but I don't think it was. I think it was like 2 hours and 42 minutes or something. All right, so okay, let me back up here for the few people who are still watching anyway. So we have that was the 26th pick. We have one, two, three, four, five, six. We have 6 picks left. We have Baltimore, Detroit, Washington, Buffalo, Kansas City, and Philadelphia. Real quick, Uh, Baltimore doesn't need tight ends. They might need a wide receiver. They don't need a running back. They don't need a quarterback. They could go for an O lineman or some sort of. They need defense help, so they'll probably go defense. Detroit, they don't really need anything on offense. Laporta's a great tight end. They have good receivers. They have good running backs. They have a good line. They'll probably go defense, I guess. I would go. If I was the Lions, I would go for a backup quarterback. I really think Jared Goff, you know, poo pooed the bed last year, like the last couple of games. He didn't show up. And there's, well, yeah. And the Rams, remember, dumped him because he didn't win them the Super Bowl. They realized that he couldn't get him to the big game. Washington doesn't need a quarterback. They need a running back. Yeah, he got him to the game, but they didn't win, and then the Rams dumped him and got Stafford and won a Super Bowl. And the Lions and the Lions, Goff can't get the Lions to the Super Bowl. He can't win the big games. Like, look, I know what stress and anxiety and all that is, but you have to do better than that to win the championship. Okay, Washington doesn't. Does Washington need? No, they just. Oh, they got the guy from the 49ers. He stinks. Who did they pick up Washington from the 49ers? The short guy? You know his name. Oh, he's not so good. Yeah, remember the wide receiver that the Commanders picked up in the offseason? Yeah, Debo. But no, they need a running back. They have a decent tight end, although he's old. Their tight end's old. Buffalo, do they need a tight end? They might need a wide receiver.
Yeah.
And I think Buffalo could get a wide receiver. They could get a tight end. I don't know if there's that many good.
They don't have two decent.
Yeah, they do. That's right. Um, Kansas City probably is going to pick. I would pick an offensive lineman. They need. Yeah, hello. Yeah, Samuel. Yeah, Debo Samuel. Yep, you got it, Beto. Callum. See ya. Did Callum leave? Is that what he's saying? C1, CI. Let's see. Let's see what our Twitter folks are saying. Ravens are on the clock. Come on, come on, come on. All right, here we go. Huh. They don't have the pick yet. They really do wait till the last 2 minutes. Or now they're just not picking the people. Well, yeah. Well, because you got to figure TV is always like 30 seconds ahead because they don't want anybody cussing. I'm here, just mistyped. Okay, gotcha. And then by the time they stream it out, that takes time. By the time they put it out, probably another minute. So, because one time I had a Super Bowl party and this is years ago, I had Direct TV, and then I had one TV with like rabbit ears or whatever to pick up the game, and that TV, I believe it was that TV, was like 10 seconds quicker than the Direct TV because the Direct TV had to go out. Stanley's back. So what do you think, Stanley? You like that pick? You like Jackson Dart? Okay, yeah, I thought they were going to pick Shedeur, but because they even interviewed him again. So wait, Baltimore picks who? Oh yeah, yeah. Well, maybe he's the best defensive player that's still available. Yeah, Malachi Starks, safety from Georgia, is picked by Baltimore at 27. All right, so we're getting ahead a little bit. Does Draft Diamonds have that yet? Oh, yes, they have that, but they spelled Malachi wrong. No, Draft Diamonds is saying Malachi Starks. Oh well. Maybe he got it confused. Well, yeah, but they might have him as the best athlete who's still out there. Detroit's on the clock. They grade all the players. Let's see. We have one, two, we have five left, right? Is that it? Five left. You couldn't keep the secret forever. Well, we thank you, Beto, because we were getting worried that you had. No, now when they say it, yeah, no one did. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, didn't wasn't Dart the player though during the combine that really kind of broke out and everybody was talking about? Like all of a sudden, okay, yeah. I think Shedeur Sanders. The thing about it is he's the most accurate passer. He doesn't have the greatest arm, but he's accurate. I mean, that's what you need. Yeah, that's what you need. Exactly, exactly. And accuracy is, look at Tom Brady. Accuracy is everything. So, oh, yeah, yeah, he couldn't. Yeah, all right. Let's see what we got. Oh, all right. Yeah, yeah. You're gonna have to do that or drink heavily. One of the two. All right. Yeah. All right. Take care, man. Don't forget we have a fantasy football league. I'd love for you to join. It's in my bio on my TikTok page. Fantasy football league. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Still surprised the Buccaneers picked a wide receiver, but I know I just keep bitching about that. Jackson Dart. Wow. Is that I don't, but I mean maybe yeah, but Evans puts up good numbers. I mean, as long as Evans is healthy. Yeah, the Bucks have Godwin and Evans and even I mean, McMillan was putting up good numbers. I'm not saying he's the number one receiver, but Evans is. But Evans is old. I mean, in the football world, he's old. So yeah, that's what I thought. I thought they'd go defense. They need defense. They gave up a lot of points last year. God, we still have five more to go. Yeah, or maybe they know that Evans might retire. The Lions. Yeah, I still think golf is. I don't think golf is the answer for the Lions, but whatever. I know people still. I don't know. I could see them. I mean, the way I look at them, I could see them going for Shedeur, but they're not going to. Shedeur's not going to get picked probably until the Browns pick him next round. Yeah, he'll probably go 33rd.
Start desperation. They shaped it so they could try.
Yep, I I really don't understand that. Really thought that they were going to pick Shedeur, but I think my son was in the room a little while ago, and he said that one of the things going around was that Shedeur had an interview and it didn't go very well with one of the teams, and I know he interviewed again with the Giants. Maybe he didn't have a great interview, and they're like, okay, we're not going to pick him. We need and we liked Art better or something. I don't know. Yeah, yeah, anything like that. Oh man, that guy's got face paint. I don't know. Lions go defensive tackle. Really? Is that what they're saying? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. The Lions select defensive tackle Talia Williams. That's what it says on Draft Diamonds on Twitter. Talia Williams. So they go defensive. Yeah, I mean, that probably makes sense. They had a lot of injuries. That probably cost them maybe going to the NFC Championship last year, maybe going to the Super Bowl. Yeah. So, I mean, that makes sense that they go defense. They don't need any. I mean, besides my bias against Goff, theoretically, they don't need any offensive weapons. They have good wide receivers, good running backs. They have a good. Laporta's great. I mean, he's one of the top tight ends. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He does. You're right. You're right. You're right. He was very effective. Like, no, no, no. Yeah, you need like a manager, sort of. Yep. Tyleek Williams. Okay. Hmm, you guys are crazy. Who's saying that? Defensive line. He's 334. Wow. Yeah, no, I think defense for the Lions. I think that's a good pick. Lately, with all this with the drafts, I I've been very wrong. They've always gone like I really thought Denver would go with a running back. With Hampton available, I thought that for sure they would go Hampton. Again, I'm repeating myself, but I my mind has been blown tonight. I'm baffled on how far Mike Green is falling. Yeah, well, imagine you're Shedeur Sanders and you went from being talked about as the number one pick, and now you know it's pick 29 and you haven't been selected yet. Well, but early on they said, "Oh, would you pick Cam or would you pick Shedeur number one?" And then he was going like two or three for a while, and then it was like 9 or 10 or 15, kind of, and now it was in the 20s, and now it's like probably not at all today. So, well, I don't. I thought Shedeur would go in the first round, but if the Browns didn't trade, just think of it like this: if the Browns didn't trade to pick with Jacksonville, the Browns could have got Hunter, and then tomorrow they could have got Shedeur. They could have been on the same team. Yeah, but I mean, I was kind of thinking that was going to happen. I didn't think it would go. I actually thought it would be the Giants. I actually thought the Giants had a chance of getting both of them, but let me see what they say. No, they just have the Lions pick. They don't have the next pick yet on Draft Diamonds on Twitter. I love the Steelers pick. Well, that's good. Mark Badger. They have hold on. Oh, they have 108,000 followers, so it's no secret. Yeah, probably. I do find it interesting that they're a faith-based scouting consultant, but they're sort of letting the cat out of the bag. The NFL's probably mad at them. I love the Steelers pick, says Mark Badger. Yeah, I get it. I was surprised that they picked a defensive player, though. thought for sure they might go with a quarterback. I actually thought that they would go with Shedeur Sanders. I mean, I'm telling you, up until the draft, everyone's saying, "Oh, it looks like Shedeur's going 21 with the Steelers if he's available." They were even saying the Steelers might have to trade up to get him, but nope, didn't happen. It is something else, huh? So we have 4 picks left. Yeah, we'll see how long I can make it, but this is really it's really start. I've been doing this 3 hours and 20 minutes. I was on a little, or 3 hours and 34 minutes. So I'll try to make it as long as I can. But man, they're really they are they're sucking every ounce of energy out of everybody. Ooh, Niners trade up for Wait, what? I thought Jihad was already picked. I thought he already picked today or whatever. Yeah, Jade Barron. Kellum. No, no, no. Hold on a second. Are you talking about Jade Barron? He's already been picked by the Broncos at 20. Kellum. If that's what you're talking about. Anyway, I'm kind of hitting the wall here. Let's go. Let's do 2 picks before the commercial. Oh, Jihad Camp. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be any trades. Well, maybe there will. I don't think there's going to be any trades with these last 4 picks. I would think you're like defensive tackle, offensive tackle, safety, wide receiver. I don't think Debo Samuel was that great of a pickup. I don't think he has much juice left, but I could be wrong. Come on, is this pick in? Let's just do the pick, guys. Come on. Let's see. I'm getting all whiny now. Like, come on, just get the pick in. Washington Commanders select offensive tackle Josh Connerly. Josh Connerly. Callum is looking at the Instagram account. Josh Connerly. All right. So we got that. Washington goes offensive tackle. I think that's a good move. I think whenever you can protect the quarterback, or no, no, yeah, yeah, offensive tackle. Getting all confused. Here we go. The pick is in. Are we going to have a pick is in and then an instantaneous commercial? Will, will to the Eagles. What? Will to the Eagles. Will to the Will to the Eagles. Who are we talking about? Oh, Will Johnson. Okay, 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 okay. Yeah, yeah, that could happen. I mean, obviously, they're only what 3 picks away. So Oregon. All right, let's see. Okay, we have 3 picks up. Buffalo. All right, if I was Buffalo, I'd pick a defensive player. Your defense stunk. You might want to pick a wide receiver. We already talked about this. They have decent tight ends. They have a good running back, but they got to sign him because he's trying to hold out, which they'll probably do. I'm guessing they go defense. I'm telling you, when you go like linemen in the draft, you have a better chance of them being successful than you do with some of these, money players or offensive players. Will to the Eagles. Yeah, K, Kai. You're probably right. The Ducks. Their helmet sort of looks like the silly Battlehawks, St. Louis Battlehawks of the UFL. UFL. What are we talking about? They keep showing the running back, but they're talking about the lineman. Yeah, but he's protecting Jaden Daniels. That's pretty cool. He was like the best rookie quarterback ever. That'd be a nice little gig if you could handle it. All right, let's see what Twitter has. Draft Diamonds has I'm actually kind of glad that Beto gave us the sign because he was freaking me out. Bills on the clock. Yeah. All right. Bills are on the clock. Of course they're on the clock. Okay. Less than 5 minutes left. So we have 25 minutes. So this thing's going to go till, well, midnight your time, 11 o'clock my time. Jack of all trees. What? It's Jack of all trades, dude. The guy on the guy on ESPN said, I thought he said the Jack of all trees. I'm getting I'm getting a little slap happy there. Oh, Barry, you are working on a project. Your broadcasting career. Well, I do like your bullpen videos. Those are pretty cool. You get a really good angle, dude. Yeah, I get all of them. I like them. I mean, I got to start commenting, but haha, draft project. Yes. Um, on three. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, there was one. Who was that? Who was it? It's Savali that got the big one, right? Yeah, yeah. It was some. Yeah, it wasn't a name that I was that familiar with. Zach Gallen, he was a Cardinal, right? I think he was in their farm system. Right. Bill's on the clock. Come on. Well, the pick is in. I'm trying to see what the pick is. Yeah, these folks have to be here because they're not giving it to you that early. There's so many high players falling. Oh my god, yeah. There's a lot of players falling. Yeah, nobody FR. Yeah, Jackson Dart. I don't know that the Giants fans are happy getting Jackson Dart. I don't know that what's his face that was on live with us. Yeah. Well, the one guy was saying that. He's like, I wanted them to get Shedeur, not Jackson Dart. Yeah. Really? I thought they hit that up. I thought Shedeur about to go undrafted. I bet my former Notre Dame or Riley Leonard goes before Shedeur. I don't know. I think Shedeur goes number one, round two with the Browns because Watson's not going to play probably, and they signed Flacco, and Flacco's last year he had one decent game, but the other games he looked old. I'm not being mean about that. He just looked a little slow and out of it. I don't think Shedeur goes today at all. I think he goes tomorrow. Although you could technically say that this is going so long that it is tomorrow. Oh, we're going to have a little introduction here. Poor guy in the wheelchair. We're going to say something. Oh, I think Roger Goodell's probably really rude to these guys. This is the second Make a Wish kid. I bet you he's like, don't look me in the eye. Don't talk. Like before they meet him, they're like, don't look Mr. Goodell or Commissioner Goodell in the eye. Don't talk to Mr. Goodell directly. Yes. Yes. Second, third round picks. I don't like the way he talks. It's so annoying. But he makes so much money. And he just, oh my God, he makes so much money. I don't know that he's done that much. Kentucky cornerback. Yeah, they need defense. They need defense. So that makes sense. Oh, the Eagles in Kansas City traded. It looks like the Eagles moved up to 31, and Kansas City's now 32. that is the dumbest. If that's the trade, that is well, it is the trade because the Eagles now are picking 31 and Kansas City's picking 32. That is stupid. Look at ESPN in the draft in the rounds. Eagles now are picking 31 and Kansas City's picking 32. That is a stupid trade. But you know what? I bet you the Eagles gave them a little bit more to move up. I don't understand that. Unless they thought that the and they thought what the Chiefs would want him. Yeah, I guess that's what it is. I guess that's what it is. You know the Chiefs always do these things though. They always do like with Buffalo. They made a trade last year, or the year before, and they got Xavier Worthy with it or something like that. They make these little trades like this. I wonder if Roger Goodell underneath that jacket's all sweaty. Because you got to figure he's all sweaty under that jacket. In the hot stadium with all the lights, stress. I'm telling you, those suits hold the heat in. I mean, I've worn suits a lot, and even indoors with air. Oh, it's spilled. I think. Darn it. Yeah, let's take a look at them. Let's not go to 31. Yeah, see, even on the telecast, they moved up Philadelphia to 31. It's interesting too because if you notice, they have Philadelphia in the lower left. They say 32 Kansas City, then they have 33 Cleveland, but I guess they think that's cool, but that's tomorrow night. So, all right, what do we got? If you are on TikTok, don't forget to hit follow. I'll be live tomorrow for what? What? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cleveland has picked 33 and 36, so they they're they're definitely I think picking a quarterback. I mean, they have to, right? All they signed was Flacco and what they got Pickett, I think. Pickett's not going to start. Flacco's going to be a backup. Come on, let's get serious with this. But I've been wrong all night. Opinion on Vikings pick. Wait, what was the? Oh yeah. I think the Vikings pick is fine. Sam Darnold kind of got chased around a lot. They need an offensive line. I won't. Well, someone just asked about my thoughts on the Vikings pick. I think them getting an offensive lineman is a great thing because Darnold looked horrible. He was being chased all over the block last year. I mean, he was like he was wanted by everybody on the street. So and I think that was good. If you ever feel dumb, just remember the Giants traded up for someone not even projected to go day one. Yeah, well, I don't understand what the Giants did. I mean, the Giants have confused me. Some of these picks have been confusing to me. All right, let's go, because we got two more picks, and I just want to know what they are. The Eagles pick is in. All right, are they? They're probably going to bury us in commercials, right? Eagles get Jihad Campbell. So whoever that was right. Somebody was saying it was that. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you say? Oh, that's what you meant. I'm sorry. You should have said, "Don't tell me the name." No, no, no. You're going to be mad at me. You're going to throw things from the York. Um, I might be the only one, but I like Dart over. Oh, Callum says I like Dart over Sanders. Well, I don't know. It seems like a lot of the Shedeur about to go undrafted. Yeah, I don't think a lot of the Giants fans are high on the Dart thing. I don't think they like that. The one guy said, if you ever feel dumb, just remember the Giants traded up for somebody who wouldn't have gone on day one. Yeah, all right. Oh, they're really. Well, hopefully they'll get to these next two picks. The pick is in. See, what's funny about this is you get 10 minutes to make the pick. Well, you get 10 minutes to make the pick, and then you get another 10 minutes that they just sort of don't do anything. So it's really 20 minutes for every pick. I should break that down. What's the time? There's 32 picks. This has been almost it's been 3.5 hours. So it is probably like 20 minutes when you break it down. Their defense just keeps getting better. Well, what Buffalo? Oh no, no, you're talking about the Eagles. Yeah, well, Kansas City's on the clock. Yeah, I'm. If you're the Eagles, like, you don't have a lot of holes. I mean, you made that clear. Wasn't there talk at the Eagles that there wasn't there wasn't there talk that the Eagles might trade AJ Brown? I, I yeah, I keep hearing that. Why? Oh, wow. Yeah, that's yeah. Wow. I guess some people you can never please. Okay, Campbell. Was he early? Yeah, Will Campbell. Mike Florio predicted Will Campbell would go number 4 with the Patriots, and he ends up going 31st. Well, if not, they thought Will Campbell, right? I don't know. I'm really tired. Hold on. Oh, Jihad Campbell. Oh, wrong Campbell. Never mind. I don't even know that. Yeah, he's not even on this. Owen Hampton. Yeah, I don't even see it. Wow. Sorry that I ruined it. I didn't realize that there would be like 20 minutes of commercials. Oh, here we go. They got the 5th round pick from you guys. So they moved up one spot and got the 5th round pick. Yeah, yeah. Kansas City always does weird little trades. Yeah. Oh my God, you're crazy. That's funny. Yeah. Oh, nice. Wow. I'm hoping. I mean, we still had like 8 to 10. Oh, don't forget, everybody, if you're watching on TikTok, we have a fantasy football league. The link is in my bio on TikTok and YouTube, so please join. We'd love to get us. I think we have spots for 16 players. The reason why I just put it at 16 is because honestly, I don't like looking at like the third running back on teams. I just want to keep it to like the top 2 running backs, and maybe the top 3 wide receivers. Um, like I don't want one of my starters averaging 3 points every week. He could have gone much higher if he didn't have a shoulder injury. So you might have really got a deal with him. Maybe that's why they moved up. They were afraid Kansas City would pick him. But you got to figure Kansas City sort of knew who they were going to pick. I always figured that. I could be wrong. Okay, come on. The Chiefs pick is in. Are we going to get to this pick, or are you going to give us 10 more minutes of commercials? Because how long have I been doing this? 3 hours and 53 minutes. Wow. There's no way that tomorrow's pick, that would be 8 hours of drafts. Can you imagine that? There's no way. Okay. Yeah. Well, they'll have some commercials. Yeah, they have to have some commercials, but yeah. They'll probably have each round will probably be like an hour and a half to 2 hours. It'll probably be 24 hours total tomorrow. Well, I guess that's the thing. Eagles, I don't understand these hats. Some of them have slogans, some of them just have the city. Oh, well, that's a second Campbell with the P in it. So you think like Roger Goodell's like drinking a lot, or is he like not drinking very much? You think he's like, oh my god, I need to drink more. I'm nervous. Yeah. Well, underneath that jacket, it's like he ran. It's like he jumped into a pool. Oh, here we go. Yeah, they just traded up for you, but you haven't won a Super Bowl. Okay, you can't give 110%. The completion of anything is only 100%. There's no such thing as 110%. I always say that. I'm a jerk about that. Best team in the nation. God. Okay, let me see. Since I ruined that for you, let's see who Kansas City picked. Oh, they haven't given it. Okay, come on, guys. There has to be some. Yeah. Oh, dude, there's no. Yeah, there's clearly somebody at the draft because it's about 2 or 3 minutes before the announcement's made. Look at that camera. That's like not clear. I mean, at least maybe it was just the feed I was getting. Okay, let's see what we got. Because now I just realized I haven't gone to the bathroom in 4 hours. Oh, the Chiefs select offensive tackle Josh Simmons, and that's who. Yeah, 34 Houston. I don't know. They do that a lot. I think they do that every year, and then you think like it's going to continue, but it ends. Okay. Now here's the thing that's interesting to me. Philadelphia traded up to get this guy. Okay, great, fine. Mike Florio has the Chiefs at 31 picking Josh Simmons, and that's who they pick now at 32. Why did the Eagles trade up to get somebody that reporters knew the Chiefs would get anyway? The Chiefs, the theory was all along that the Chiefs would get an offensive lineman because their offensive line was so bad. That's a bad move by the Eagles. Like, I know I'm a little tired. I'm probably getting a little cranky, but that's a bad move. That's a waste. They basically gave away their fifth round draft for somebody they would have gotten at 32. So bizarre. All right, I'm getting cranky. It's been, I mean, it's been fun. Don't get me wrong. I laughed. What's that? Who? Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. Oh well, yeah. Probably milk crate or cheese crate. Gosh, Simmons. Okay, I will be back tomorrow night, guys. I'm super tired, and it's time for me to get off before I. Hey, thanks for watching. Thank you, Nathaniel. Take care, everybody. See ya. See ya.